Yo, what's up, everybody? Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. We are going to be watching the brand new Cold War multiplayer reveal. And Roger, first and second. Boom. Let's go. All right, I'm going to play. I think they already started, so I pulled it back just a little bit so we're on time for everybody. So I'm going to press play. Actually, let me pull it back just a little bit. Just make sure everybody's here. Yeah. All right, here we go. The new Cold War multiplayer reveal. Well, that doesn't look like Verdansk. Roger. There's my house. I wonder if this is another loading screen. Let's see, bro. Let's see if they're dropping a nuke. T-minus 12 minutes. So, actually, you know what? While we're waiting for that, I'm gonna skip ahead because it is yep. 11 minutes. Yep, I'm gonna go straight live. So this is we are live with the actual feed. So this is almost like a 10-minute countdown. You see the whole world, Roger? Alright, T-minus 9 minutes, 57 seconds. Well, if that's gonna be the case, let's talk, guys. How y'all doing? I'm gonna put some music on for you guys while we wait to see what happens. The Earth isn't flat. It's a revelation, dude. That's all you need to know about the new Cold War multiplayer reveal, is that the Earth is not flat. This just in, the Earth is not flat. This is pretty dope, though. Let me see if I should be at 1080 60 frames. Yeah. How are you guys doing? How's work going, guys? Roger, Dan, you guys are probably at work right now. How's work going? You on your break? Yeah, dude, they might be dropping a nuke. Come on, chat, talk to me. How are you doing? Send me a message. Got 8 minutes, 7 seconds. I'm gonna do a live video with you guys. So make sure you come say hi. I'm gonna do a live video on Instagram. Well, let me switch to my actual Instagram page. What's up, everybody? We are live right now. T-minus 7 minutes, 33 seconds. Something's gonna happen. You're gonna want to be here for it. Hopping out the trailer. Nice. What's up, everybody? We are live right now. T-minus 7 minutes, 33 seconds. Something's... All right, just shared it. Six minutes, 57 seconds. Not bad. Waiting for a call, hopping on after the trailer. Yeah, bro. Everybody wants to see this. I'm excited to see what this is going to look like. This new multiplayer is going to look like. I'm so excited for this game, man. This, like... I don't know if they've ever, like, this might be the, since I'm streaming, like, this is the first time I'm kind of, like, following up with, like, all this stuff that's going on. So I don't know if they did this for, like, Modern Warfare 2, 3, Infinity War and stuff like that, but I feel like they really heavily invested in, like, marketing for this game, you know, like, doing the in-game event, doing this multiplayer reveal, and, like, I don't know. This is the first time I'm doing it, so it seems pretty legit. I'm super excited. Makes me really want to buy the game. This game drops November 5th? November 9th? And a week before that, I'm actually going to be streaming the Black Ops 1 campaign, since it's going to be a, like, exact sequel to Black Ops 1. Where are they going? Anybody know where this Black Ops is going to take place? It's definitely like 80s, so it's going to be part United States. I'm guessing it's probably going to be parts of Cuba. Probably not Russia. It might mostly be part of like the United States and like infiltrating Russia or something. So Verdansk is going to be part of it for sure. T-minus 4:56. Let's go. I'll raise the music a little bit for you guys. Just a nice little jam session. Alright, I'm gonna switch it over. 2 minutes, 56 seconds. We're getting close, guys. "20 miles out, let's go."
Control, 1, interceding to transfer from Charlie, Oscar, Delta, ETA on full download, 60 seconds.
57 seconds now. Gonna lower the music real quick.
Data upon delivery. Can you confirm the contents? Intel contains enemy locations, weapons details, target IDs, and new mission parameters.
40 seconds.
Confirmed. Ready to receive. Control, download at 90%.
What's up, Halo? Yeah, this is the reveal event for the new multiplayer for Cold War. Here we go.
Target is coming into focus. Transmitting in 10, 9, 8,
8, 7, 6, 5. Let's go!
2, 1.
Oh snaps, here we go.
Here we go. Hi everyone, I'm David Vonderhaar, Studio Design Director at Treyarch. Welcome to the multiplayer reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. On behalf of the teams at Treyarch and Raven and all our development partners across the world, thank you for joining us. Today, we do a little recon across all Black Ops Cold War multiplayer. The world, the missions, the weapons, the characters, and the systems. And you know, we'll make some fun announcements along the way.
Gonna raise the
From
game.
here on out, we talk directly to you, the best fans in gaming. Joining me throughout the show is a big cast of characters from across the studio, along with some of your favorite Call of Duty content creators and streamers.
Let's go.
One thing you've come to expect from a Black Ops game is that we are never quite satisfied with the status quo. We are always looking for a way to do it better. But some things shouldn't change, and for every multiplayer game we make, one thing hasn't: how we start things off. This is the worldwide debut of the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer trailer.
Let's go! Hyped. Let's see, man. Let's see, Halo. Ghost comes in. Oh, dang, that's loud. That scared me.
Threat neutralized.
You're here because you're the best special forces NATO has to offer.
You're all that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades.
We work off
Comrades.
Operate in the shadows.
to keep the wolves at bay.
Today, we reshape the world.
What the fuck are we doing in Miami?
Yo.
Let them come.
Captured on PlayStation 5, dude. Yo, fam, this is multiplayer. Oh my god.
Go, go, go!
Yo, for real, Halo, this looks like GTA, boy.
Time to punch that time card.
Dude, this is like Battlefield and GTA combined. This is awesome. Angola.
Strike inbound. Evasive maneuver.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, for real. COD meets GTA, bro.
Soviet convoy disabled.
Uzbekistan.
I'll drive.
Yo, snowmobiles, bro. Let's go.
Keep pushing. Yo, over here.
Oh, motorcycles too. I don't know, bro. I don't think Halo can hang with this. Yo. Dude, that is sick, man.
Digital copy and get early access to the open beta and instant access to the Woods Operator Pack in Modern Warfare and Warzone.
Dude.
You just saw it. This is an unapologetically Cold War game set in the 80s, but it's still a Black Ops game. And for over a decade, we built our multiplayer experiences atop a core set of guiding principles. They form our pillars: deniable operations that deploy around the world, signature combat tailored to how you play, connected experiences that deliver free, robust, ongoing content, and integrate deeply into the next evolution of Warzone. Today, we're going to explore each of these facets of multiplayer. We're going to show you how this globe-trotting, cinematically connected experience is our most immersive yet. And then, we're going to show it to you in a way we never could before, with a little help from some friends. First up, the bedrock of Black Ops, deniable operations. These are the places in multiplayer you never saw, and the things you never did. The missions that stay off the books, and the targets and sources who stay off the record. The Cold War we set out to build is realistic. It's plausible. Most importantly, it's inspired by a gritty historical tone that we've woven into every element of our
hopefully
game's
spawn
world
killing's
and
done.
story and gameplay. Chaotic and always confidential, deniable
It
ops
might be,
lie
Roger.
at the
It might
heart
be
of
pretty dark.
multiplayer, raising the bar
Let's
while
see.
creating a clear and unique narrative that influences every bit of our world building. For Black Ops Cold War, that world building drove each multiplayer level in two ways. With the signature level design you've come to expect, and by pushing the visual bar and immersing players into a narrative of unfolding events. The fight to recover a downed satellite in the Central African desert, battles that unfold on the neon-soaked streets of Miami's famed South Beach.
Yo.
Deniable Ops are the Black Ops stories inspired by history, but forgotten by the history books. We've selected 5 maps to give you a small taste of the range of deniable ops awaiting in multiplayer. Later today, you'll see them playing. But here's a few of my teammates to share what they love most from how they were made.
My name is Brittany Beidelman. I'm a level designer.
I'm Kendall Snow, associate level designer.
I'm Brittany Perello, producer.
I'm Matt Kutris, senior level designer.
In Satellite, a top secret American recon satellite
Has lost power.
And crashed in the deserts of Angola. With hired DGI forces closing in,
Yeah,
now
for
it's
real.
a race to secure the
Unbalanced.
crash site.
What I love about Satellite is the fact that it's just this amazing natural space.
Because larger maps have more components, we can apply more details into maps like Satellite, which make them feel even more natural. The satellite at the center is like a king of the hill. Anyone who wants it has to run toward you because it's raised higher than the rest of the map.
Interesting.
I'm usually playing one of two ways. All in, full ham, dying again and again. Or in objective modes, I'll flank and get the jump on people. Satellite scratches both of those itches. Even though it's an outdoor space, the map's two different regions mean I can play long and short range tactics.
Oh,
I'll
snap.
be honest, I am trash with the sniper rifle, but a shotgun, that I can do. I have always been a big fan of close quarters combat, and there is great cat and mouse style gameplay in Satellite.
The crashed satellite is a super fun spot to try and outplay your enemies. Predict which way they'll circle the debris to run up behind them, or just duck inside the satellite and take your shot.
This is going to be one of those classic Black Ops maps the world knows and loves for how quickly engagements fire up. East and West collide on the open seas in a top-secret mission.
Inspired by a real-life event, Project Azorian, CIA, JSOC, and Soviet forces converged to recover a sunken prototype nuclear Soviet submarine from the ocean floor.
Calm
So this is
waters
based
of
on a
Armada
real event.
explode into massive naval conflict as players battle for control of large naval vessels.
With no lanes walling you in, players can engage on ships' decks, in the water, and on vehicles like wake runners.
Oh, you can swim, dude. Let's
Armada
go.
is chaos in the best way.
This really cool map that gives this amazing sense of exploration. There are so many little individual areas to find and new ways to surround or flank your enemies and get the upper hand.
A hidden safe house has been discovered right in the heart of the USSR, in the shadow of Moscow's opulent train station. With Spetsnaz dispatched, the area has gone hot.
So the Moscow map is set in the dead heart of a big city. So you're wandering through these streets with a bunch of cars, and there's tall buildings on either side of you.
There's this sense that you've been dropped into a point in history.
First thing I do is run right to the center because that's where all lanes cross in the Moscow map. And eventually, it doesn't take long, people are gonna run through the metro station. So you can just sit there and wait, but chances are there's gonna be people running right into your line of fire right off the bat.
It's a classic 3-lane map where teamwork really makes the dream work.
January 17th, 1981.
Miami,
This
let's
location is
go. I'm
heavily
so excited for this
influenced by
Miami
Miami's
map.
famous, or perhaps infamous, Ocean Drive. This is a
South
night map,
Beach.
but one unlike players have seen before.
You can sneak through dark, shadowy alleys, go out onto the beach, out into the ocean.
Yo, and
can
with
dive
ray
in the water
tracing
and
for
wait
the
along the
new
coast to get the drop on the other
consoles,
side.
dude.
Or you
Shadow
can just go
literally
right down
means
the
a dark
street,
shadow.
Bask in the neon light.
The first time I played through Miami,
Trace
I could hear
rounds are
this
gonna be
80s
sexy on this
nightclub
map.
music playing through the walls of one of the buildings. The little details make it lifelike, and it becomes this joy to experience.
Basically, my goal is to never be on the main street in the center because that is sniper heaven and that is Brittany hell. So I always go and try to flank and get those snipers from the back.
Our art and design teams worked really hard to bring the best possible night experience to the players. You'll see that play out when you sneak in the shadows on the beach or engage enemies in the center strip.
It really makes people feel like they're in Miami in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Teamwork
pretty
makes
cool.
the dream work.
In Crossroads, NATO has learned a large Soviet missile convoy is on its way to the border.
Special Forces dispatch alongside MI6 to ambush the convoy and secure the weapons before all hell breaks loose.
Soviet convoy disabled.
It's one of our most cinematic maps with a boots-on-the-ground feel that feels pulled from the campaign.
Your team will want to hold down and protect its own outpost to guarantee access to one of these tanks. But infantry combat doesn't take a backseat in Crossroads, as natural terrain and foliage masks movements and provides tactical advantages.
There's a bunch of snowmobiles when you first spawn,
That's
and it's
sick.
a mad dash to grab one. And now, running people over with the snowmobile is my favorite thing to do.
Each environment changes the dynamic of how you play and caters to unique loadouts. Crossroads is a bigger map, and that allows you to play the way you want to play.
The beaches of Miami, a frozen over lake, the open ocean. Our visual research department racked up miles visiting them all.
Because they're the
Because
developers,
if you're going to deploy around the globe
They're
in this
good at
game,
developing
that
stuff.
required them to do the same. The mission for our artist is absolute authenticity. Step one in that process is photo scanning thousands of real-world objects, terrains, and materials. Those assets ensure our upgraded, physically based renderer delivers the best-looking Black Ops yet. True 4K, high dynamic range with the true color and tone.
All right, Roger.
Ray tracing on
We'll
systems
be here.
that support it. Photometric
Hey,
lighting
Gunner,
courtesy of our
this
Luminaire
is the
system,
brand new
and
multiplayer
overhauled
reveal
contour terrain
for
system.
Black Ops
The
Cold
result
War,
is
which is
gritty,
coming out
it's
November
believable.
13th.
I
This
dare
is
say
their
it's got ambience.
their
Most
multiplayer
importantly,
reveal.
it sets the perfect stage for multiplayer combat. On that note, here's Matt with more on the modes and missions ahead.
We've talked a little bit about where you'll play, but let's talk about what you'll play when you get there. In Black Ops Cold War, our classic game modes are returning and they're better than ever. From the tried and true Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Search and Destroy, to the return of the competitive game mode Control, we've taken a fresh eye to all of your favorites. We're encouraging more meaningful gameplay with larger capture zones and Domination. We're updating spawn systems in Hardpoint. And now we show you where the next Hardpoint will spawn so you can regroup, rotate, and set up for the next fight. Across all of our classic modes, we're working hard to make this the most rewarding and competitive multiplayer experience yet. And while your go-to modes are coming back better than ever, let's talk about the
Oh, not
innovative
BRB,
modes we'll be going
BR,
to
Battle
next.
Royale. Yeah,
With
I
that,
don't know if they're going
let
to
me introduce
reveal
you
their
to
new
my
Battle
teammate,
Royale.
Marquise
I
Gladney,
think it might just be
who's here to tell
exclusively
you
multiplayer.
about the brand new multiplayer experience we call VIP Escort.
Ooh, I want to be
VIP
the
Escort
president.
began with the question: how can we create a game mode inspired by the kind of real-life, totally true, but completely redacted Black Ops that first inspired this franchise? The result is Extraction in its purest form, a new 6-on-6 objective-based game mode we call VIP Escort.
Ooh.
In Black Ops, we normally task you with fighting, but VIP Escort turns that on its head with a new mechanic. If you're selected as the VIP, your number one job, it's to live. In this team-based op, your team will try to escort you off the map or eliminate the other team trying to stop you. As VIP, you'll skip Create a Class, you're too important after all. Instead, you'll deploy with a kitted out pistol, a smoke grenade, a spy plane for team intel, and a whole lot of hope that your team knows what the hell it's doing. The mission, stay alive and escape the map. To do so, you'll need to reach one of two possible exfil sites, which rotate over the course of the match to keep teams on their toes. There are stakes here. If you die, that ends the round. But team up and you can get your squad back on their feet quickly via last stand and revive. Each team's choices and tactics create layers of strategy and counterplay, injecting the best of Black Ops themes directly into this competition. Will your team pull Cold War mind games and misdirection
That's
by
pretty
splitting up the
cool,
squad
man.
to draw fire and create distractions for the VIP? Or is a full-on assault more their style? Will they travel ahead and scout, run protection detail, or take a bullet for you Secret Service style? My personal keys to victory? I stick close and escort the VIP and defend them at all costs. If the VIP doesn't make it out alive, it won't matter if you do. This new deniable operation only scratches the surface of
And
what
it
it
pops
means
on.
to play Cold War multiplayer.
Up next, we want to share another new way to play that goes above and beyond that classic 6v6 experience you've come to expect. Combined Arms is where multiplayer gets bigger and badder, bringing together the best of multiplayer's large-scale battles by combining infantry and vehicular gameplay into a single cohesive combat experience. In Combined Arms Domination, players will deploy into 12 versus 12 battles, each customized and unique to its own environment.
That's what
But these battles aren't just bigger
Battlefield
or more
does.
chaotic. We've worked hard to ensure the 2 levels of boots on the ground and all-out vehicular warfare complement and enhance one another on each
Better
map.
be able to destroy
Tanks,
buildings now.
Snowmobiles, wake runners, gunboats, and more. These vehicles amplify the action, sure, but they also create jaw-dropping moments right in the middle of the fight. The way I personally play Combined Arms depends on my mood. If I'm going for the win, it's rally time, and I'm pushing to capture every objective on the map. Whether that means loading up a gunboat on Armada or popping smoke so my team can cross the frozen lake in Crossroads, I'm putting my try-hard pants on and making it happen. And that's the thing. In Combined Arms, almost anything can happen. I'll seek out fun moments that aren't possible in other modes, like ziplining onto the enemy ship and seeing how long I can last before getting taken out. At launch, you can expect even more Combined Arms maps and modes, each tailored and tuned to bring the most fun, frenetic action this format can deliver. Take Armada, our most unique map to date. You saw earlier that the only life preservers on this sea-based map are your tactics, as each capture zone requires a different approach. Will you attack surgically with a two-seater wake runner, gather your
The
squad
cheesy
and storm the main
jokes.
ship?
The
From
dad
zip lines
jokes.
that traverse the map to all new naval tactics, Armada is Combined Arms domination realized, bringing high stakes, high-speed combat to the high seas. On Crossroads, you'll trade your wetsuit for a snowsuit, fighting for control of Soviet bunkers across the frozen tundra. With high-powered tanks patrolling the frozen lake and surrounding roads, you'll need to choose how to take on those slow movers. So whether you're hopping onto a snowmobile for a quick flank or rolling up your sleeves and sticking on some C4, the story is yours to write in Combined Arms Domination. That's it for Deniable Operations for now. We ziplined, crossed frozen lakes, and dipped into Miami's beaches. But it's really just the start of the full Deniable Ops experience. Add up the work on your favorite classic game modes to the arrival of new modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms Domination, and it all stacks up to our most ambitious multiplayer yet. One you can play any way you want and in new ways you never expected. If you're a Call of Duty League fan, we have a bunch of new stuff lined up just for you. Stay tuned. This may be a multiplayer game built for everyone, but these will be your Deniable Operations. And now I'll turn it over to Tony to talk about what we mean when we say signature combat.
Thanks, Matt. Now, a lot has changed for us since the first Black Ops game. From our development pipelines to totally new technologies, but some things haven't changed. And after over a decade of making Black Ops games, we're more inspired than ever to keep honing in on that authentic, classic Black Ops feel, all while taking it to new heights. Now we know that to you, combat is more than just pointing and shooting. It's about how your operator moves and weaves through your surroundings. It's feeling the power of your weapon, how it reacts in your hands. It's the sound of bullets storming past you, the rattle and bang of firing your weapon. In Cold War, we're back to plausible, authentic, boots-on-the-ground combat. And that has allowed us to not only refine the feel of the game, but build on all the classic foundations of Black Ops. Heads-up gameplay, automated healing, and grounded movement. Keeping your player experience in the front of our minds has also inspired a fresh wave of thinking across our Creative Class and Score Streak system, where we're introducing features that bring unprecedented transparency to your planning and cinematic wow moments to when you're playing. Now, innovating systems while still capturing that signature Black Ops super smooth feel is a notoriously tricky thing to get just right, and we put everything we have into it for each game. This is an absolute team effort, so I brought some of my friends from the combat team to help tell you about our initiatives for this game and how they've resulted in signature combat that feels just right. Here's Max Porter to start us off.
We've taken lessons learned from across Black Ops and the entire Call of Duty franchise to land on a truly best-in-class weapon experience. The gun is almost always right in front of you and must look great.
That looks like an
From
AM94.
the gun seams down to its grime, the level of detail in Black Ops Cold War has never been higher. But our weapons also need to move in a realistic manner. You'll feel it in this game, whether you're clocking from long range or firing from the hip. When we think about a gun, we think about the way it looks, the way it's going to move, but a big part of a gun's personality is the sound that it makes. It's like the bark of a dog. We're sort of imagining all these guns as characters. That just adds to that level of realism and that sort of immersive quality that is unique to Call of Duty. It's this multifaceted approach to how weapons look, animate, and sound that together defines the feel of Cold War's signature gunfighting experience. Here's Alvin with a debrief on some of the other combat systems waiting for you in Cold War.
Let's talk about two of the most significant and impactful features of multiplayer: Create a Class and Score Streaks. Our goal with Create a Class in Cold War is to empower you without making trade-offs. This year, better starts with simpler. Create a Class will be a slot-based system. No longer governed by allocations or the Pick 10 system, you'll always boast a full class of a primary, secondary, lethal, tactical, field upgrade, and a set of perks. Field upgrades are items placed in the world to give your team an advantage. You can earn them solely based on time, not score, and they are the only type of game content that works on a cooldown that lasts after death. Now, wild cards are back. In this system, in every class,
wild
you can
cards,
pick
let's
one of
go.
4 wild cards that let you do things like load your primary weapon with up to 8 attachments, carry up to 6 perks,
8
double the
attachments,
number of
holy
lethals and
crap.
tacticals you have, or carry 3 primary perks from any mix of categories.
3
Of course,
primary
a key component of Create a Class is the gunsmith.
Yep. Let's see how that looks.
In Black Ops Cold War, there are more optics and attachments to unlock and configure than ever before. Every primary weapon can be customized with 54 attachments across 8 different nodes or
Holy
attachment
crap.
points, with at least 6 options per attach point. By default, you can equip 5 attachments or 8 with the Gunfire wildcard. For the first time, Gunsmith will show you what
I love
equipping
that
an
it's
attachment
redacted.
does as a positive or negative percentage. You can now build
good.
backwards, specking out the perfect gun for results you want to see in the field.
Yeah.
This takes the guesswork out of the system and helps us on our never-ending quest to make the most balanced Call of Duty game you've ever played. There's one more thing I need to talk about. First up, we've updated score streaks so that earned score is kept through death. This change gives all players a chance to engage with score streaks, one of the most visceral and fun experiences across multiplayer's signature combat. If you do go on a streak and string together multiple kills before your own death, streak score bonuses help you earn into those higher-powered score streak tiers. To prevent score streak spam, each score streak will go on a cooldown after it's used to pace out frequency. So, what score streaks are we talking about? Well, your favorites are back, but we've also got a few surprises. Score streaks in Cold War can be used in all the classic ways: to aid in taking an objective, to save your team, to break up the pace of the game with a fun new experience. We've also tailored strategy into the system, as score streaks can often be neutralized with a counter score streak. And now I'll pass it over to Sunny to share more about our operators and how they move in Black Ops Cold War.
Elite, covert, powerful. When you play as a Cold War operator, you won't just step into the boots of a highly trained precision instrument. Every movement will have a purpose. To increase the fidelity and feel of even the smallest elements, modelers, animators, and concept artists all work side by side, planning for every point of contact with every gun, every stance and position, every scenario. Thanks to increased dynamic bone counts, we've been able to enhance the effects of physics and gravity on what you carry, from the weight of your gear, like pouches and grenades, to the way a wallet chain or rope sways as you sprint. Your entire operator will move more naturally than ever. Here's 4 specific ways movement has improved through new cutting-edge techniques in animation and programmatic movement. The first is sprint takeoff. This is the feature that gives your operator a running start. You start with a little sprint and then it slows down to normal speed. This lets you feel the momentum of like where you're going and where you're going to end up. We wanted to preserve the fluidity and fun of an operator's ability to slide. In Black Ops Cold War, when you slide, you start and end in a crouch position in a believable way. This allows 2-player movement states to function better as one, all while improving gameplay and enhancing pace. Footstep control also plays a big part of the new movement system. Go faster and you'll make more noise. Of course, we still have Ninja as a perk, but Ninja is no longer the only way to keep quiet. Whether or not you're crouched, how loud you get is now directly tied to how fast you're moving. Lastly,
wow, that's cool.
We've incorporated a classic jump with a much more natural height, which will very briefly slow you down on landing. Our goal in all of these movement mechanics is to ensure operators' actions are not just authentic, but intuitive. When you press a button or a key, you should always feel in control of your operator, and this system has been built to translate your decisions into dynamic movement more seamlessly than ever. The era of the game might be the 80s, but the characters you play will move and shoot like the world's most highly skilled operators.
Signature combat.
That's cool.
It isn't just how a gun is shot, it's how that gun feels, how it sounds, how it's designed to create a combat experience. And combat isn't just about conflict, it's also movement. So the fluid ways in which your operators shift around the AO and carry the gear you outfit them in is just as important as the choices you give them. Choices like the overhauled Create a Class system, or all those attachment possibilities in Gunsmith, or the new ways you can earn and deploy score streaks in the thick of battle. These combat initiatives work together to deliver the most intuitive, plausible, authentic, boots-on-the-ground experience possible, and they are at the heart of Black Ops Cold War. Now on that note, I'd like to introduce Miles, who's going to discuss some of the biggest innovations yet.
Thanks, Tony. All right, everyone, let's talk Warzone. You've seen how we're pouring it all into the Cold War multiplayer experience, but let's confirm it right here, right now. Black Ops Cold War will also usher in the next evolution of Call of Duty Warzone.
Oh, they're talking about Warzone, let's go!
Blockbuster Battle Royale free-to-play experience. And it'll be a true evolution, with
Yes!
Warzone not merely picking up where the Modern Warfare climax left off narratively, but also interweaving the themes, locations, weapons, and vehicles of Black Ops Cold War right into the action. Cold War and Warzone will also share post-launch content from a narrative standpoint across both the Battle Pass system and item shop content. This interlinks Call of Duty in ways that evolve the Warzone experience while delivering jaw-dropping moments. So yeah, you can expect some surprises along the way.
Yo.
One surprise we're avoiding is the feeling of starting over. It's important to us that you can still use your characters and weapons and progression-related items.
There we
which is
go.
why investment
Very good.
and progress in Cold War is reflected in Warzone.
Yep.
While
Okay,
these are
that's
two
good.
very big games, from the beginning, they've been built to work together. Your player experience is everything to us. So we're making sure Black Ops Cold War and Warzone share progression, with much of your previously earned Modern Warfare content, from weapons to cosmetics, still available for use in both Warzone and Modern Warfare. We're collaborating with our studio partners across Call of Duty to preserve continuity while building a new chapter of Warzone that'll immerse you into all of the best elements of Black Ops Cold War. That's multiple studios totally committed to continuing this new tradition
Yeah,
of
dude.
insanely
That's so
fun,
dope.
absurdly accessible Warzone action. We can't wait for you to see how
Treyarch
Verdansk
and Activision
all
working
of Call
together.
of Duty will evolve
That's
in the
so
year
cool.
ahead. But that sense of interconnectedness, it extends beyond just Warzone. That's why I'm excited to confirm that
Cross-platform and
Black Ops Cold War
cross-generation.
will not only
Let's go.
support cross-platform play and progression, but will also deliver cross-generation play to the game. That's because Black Ops Cold War is, at
They
its
have
heart,
outdoor
a connected
antenna modules
experience.
on the wall
And playing
indoors.
together on whatever platforms you prefer only betters that experience. Cross-play and cross-progression across current and next-generation systems across
Good.
all modes. That won't be easy, but it's worth it to allow fans who have never had a chance to play together to squad
That's
up and
awesome,
deploy.
man. So we
no
can play with
barriers
people with the
between them.
PS4, the
And with the Battle Pass
Xbox,
system
and the
delivering a steady
PS5,
stream
and the
of
Xbox
post-launch
Series
content,
X,
Black
and
Ops
PC.
Cold War will be the very first cross-platform, cross-generation Call of Duty experience, making it the deepest game in franchise history.
Yeah, I see.
Vaughn, where do we go next?
Yeah, Miles, on the subject of platforms, we've got a very special guest, Mark from Enox.
Hey, what's up, Van? On behalf of Enox, we are extremely excited and proud to bring Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War to Battle.net as the lead PC developer. PC continues to be a critically important pillar of game development for the Call of Duty franchise. In addition to the major improvements we have made to Call of Duty PC in the past, including uncapped frame rates, high refresh rate support, and customized field of view, we're always looking for ways to improve features and customizable settings. One of the biggest improvements this year is that the
Roger,
Black
this is
Ops
for you.
engine now runs on DirectX 12. This has led to a huge improvement in terms of performance and latency reduction. For players who prioritize immersive gameplay, we have a great partnership with NVIDIA to bring ray trace effects, performance accelerating deep learning super sampling or
Wow.
DLSS, and
The latency
Reflex
smell.
latency optimization technology. We will implement ray trace shadows and ambient occlusion to improve the quality of light shadow and sunlight shadow. This improves surface and contact detail and fixes problems associated with traditional shadow mapping techniques like aliasing, freckling, and disconnected shadows. Also, we will be implementing AI-powered DLSS, so players will be able to increase their frame rate while maintaining the visual quality of the game. For players looking for better responsiveness, we've integrated the Reflex low latency technology to lower system latency. This combines both GPU and game optimization. We're also happy to announce that Reflex will be coming to Call of Duty Warzone in the future. We have so much more to talk about, but right now I would like to hand it back to.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Anita. Thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it.
We've declassified a whole lot today.
Sorry, I don't have my
and
alerts
one
on
thing
here.
is clear:
Real
Black
quick.
Ops Cold War is here, and it's ushering in a new chapter of deniable operations that are undeniably Call of Duty at its very best. Realistic, plausible, gritty. You've seen our team-wide commitment to storytelling, infusing the story and spirit of the Cold War narrative into everything we do, even in multiplayer. You've seen our emphasis on authenticity shine through every location, every weapon, every vehicle, every character. Each one telling a story we can't wait for you to uncover and experience. You've seen us challenge ourselves to not only innovate on classic game modes, but introduce a new generation of instant classics. Modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms Domination. You'll see that duo played today, and it's just the start, as we've got massive drops of free content planned post-launch, including new and limited time modes. No matter what type of multiplayer gamer you are, you'll find something for you. Tying it all together is that signature combat you love. Grounded and always realistic, you'll move fast and fluid, feel powerful when you need to be, and customized just the way you want to be. The new Creative Class and Score Streak systems give you even more of what you love, infusing more control and cinematic moments with less friction between you and the gameplay than ever before. And this is a true connected experience. Warzone
Yeah, I
and
need
Cold
that 81
War.
follows.
The
We're
events in
close.
one will
20,
impact the
29
events in
away.
the other,
No,
expanding
19
Call of
away.
Duty
We're
in
19,
new ways
19
you've never
followers
seen
away
before.
from 100. Yeah,
And
we're
Black Ops
super
Cold
close.
War is not only a cross-platform game, but it's also a cross-generation cross-platform game. Now, that should be the end of our show, but this wouldn't be a Black Ops multiplayer reveal without some Black Ops style mind games. We have talked a lot today about what Black Ops is, how it feels, what it does, but for over 10 years, Black Ops is also something else. A game that consistently presses the boundaries about what multiplayer means. Our team relentlessly looks for opportunities to offer new types of multiplayer experiences. In Black Ops Cold War, we're excited to be launching an entire new category of multiplayer gameplay called Fireteam. This new format of multiplayer brings together everything that we loved about making Cold War and everything you'll love about playing Cold War. Across every Fireteam mission and mode, you'll discover some of the most imaginative game loops we have ever designed. The Fireteam format allows us to emphasize teamwork and reward creativity, and it allows you to do things you've never done in Black Ops multiplayer before. You'll fight in squads of 4 called fire teams. You'll deploy into larger maps, play fast, pushing through multiplayer objectives and modes that demand quick thinking. The action won't just affect you, but the environment you battle in.
Yes,
Enter
let's go!
Fireteam
That's
Dirty Bomb.
what I've
One of
been
the
waiting
most
for.
unique game loops we've ever
Finally!
had. You and your team must search for uranium. Then, deliver that uranium to Dirty Bombs positioned around the map. Deposit uranium and detonate the bomb. Now, avoid radioactive fallout as you navigate a toxic battlefield. Every decision you make impacts your survival rate and your success rate. We can't wait to tell you even more about Fireteam Dirty Bomb and the other Fireteam modes and maps in the weeks ahead.
That's gonna be the first
as
thing I
we
try.
get closer to our public beta. I guess there's only one thing left to do. Let's play Black Ops Cold War.
Let's go. Yes. Play it for me. Wait, they already played this.
Threat neutralized.
You're here because you're the best special forces NATO has to offer.
You're all that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades.
We work off the books.
Operate in the shadows.
To keep the wolves at bay.
Today, we reshape the world.
It is. I'm so excited. They did a great job with they did a great job with marketing, getting this like super exciting for everybody.
Let them come.
Big Papa pick the war up. Jack no love for the other side. Any repercussions in your mouth. Split clip all the time. Big Papa pick the war up. Rule flows, and that's how it goes.
Go, go, go!
That's dope. He put a grenade while he was shooting. That's awesome. He's shooting a turret and threw a grenade. Yo, if you can do multitasking like that, that's dope. Oh, that's so cool, man. In the water.
Strike inbound. Evasive maneuver.
Ah, shit.
Soviet convoy disabled.
I'll drive.
Big Papa pick the war up. And that's how it goes.
Keep pushing. No, over here.
Yo, I'm doing fire team. Literally, the first thing I'm gonna do is play fire team. By far, that is gonna be the first thing I do. I wanna just explode a tree, let it fall down.
Raw flows, and that's how it goes.
That's sick.
Pre-order a digital copy and get early access to the open beta and instant access to the Woods Operator Pack in Modern Warfare and Warzone.
Zombies! Zombies! Let's go! Freaking zombies! Yes! That's all you're gonna show me on zombies? No! Oh, you can't do that to me, man. You can't just like show a little piece of zombies, man. Oh my god. You Treyarch, you suck, bro. How are you gonna show me just a little bit? Oh my god. Thor, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Panda Army, bro.
Welcome to the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War worldwide multiplayer reveal. The Depths and Prayer just
yeah, put some wows in the chat. They legit just screwed us with the little glimpse, a little glimpse of zombies.
All the different deniable operations and signature experiences they've been talking about. This right here is where we step into the awesome chaos of multiplayer, and wow, does what they've got on tap this year look good.
We're going live with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, bringing you action from dozens of top creators and CDL pros from across the planet. From their homes to our studio to you in a way and scale we've never done
Nice,
before.
let's go.
Each one of them is about to deep dive into the game, and we'll be jumping on board with them to get you all the action from their point of view.
Right here is the place where we're giving you the goods. Core 6v6 style Black Ops modes like TDM, Kill Confirmed, and Domination.
And we're about to wreak some havoc in brand new modes like Combined Arms, which just happens to include
Oh, it definitely keeps you wanting more, man. Zombies. If they do zombies right, this game is gonna be bomb.
You're about to get your first good look
Yeah, same Roger. I want to see like Warzone zombies for sure, man.
This stream, we'll also talk about how Treyarch is approaching free post-launch content for Black Ops Cold War, as well as how they've optimized multiplayer for PlayStation 5.
This sounds awesome. Are you okay? Are you ready?
Holy
I'm
shit,
ready.
yes, I am ready.
Let's do this.
Yo, I'm ready.
What's up, guys? I'm Nameless, and I'm here to make sure that you guys don't miss any of the crazy moments that we have throughout the day. We have some of the top streamers from around the entire world itching to play Cold War, and we're going to be kicking it off here very shortly. These guys have been streaming. These are your favorite guys playing, you know, different games that we've had over the years and playing up.
Sadly, chat, they didn't invite me.
Now we're going to have some of the guys
I
that
should have
I've
been
been
invited
loving to play with and watch over the years. Bobby Poff Gaming, Drifter, Cat Conti, Cat Gun, Legion. You know,
dude,
these guys
Legion's
from YouTube,
great.
Twitch,
Holy
from
cow.
all over the world. One of my favorites being Nick Merckx, Noah J, Sean J Gaming, and also Marksman. I can't wait to watch these guys drop in on our
Oh, Tim Tan, let's go! I want to see Tim the Tant, man.
The map, and also try Max. It's going to be an incredible day. We also have many more, as well as some of our CDL pros. They're going to be all participating today. And now let's take a look at what these guys are going to be starting off with. We have 12 versus 12 combined arms domination.
All these guys are playing against each other. Let's go!
To be fully on water. But let's kick things off, and I'm going to throw it to Maven and Merc.
Thank you so much, Nameless. Yes, for the commentary, myself and Big Merc. How you doing, buddy?
I'm excited. I want to see.
Here. Obviously, we love
no Facebook streamers. Obviously, no Facebook streamers, man. They're all Twitch streamers. Trash.
They just look so darn good. Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm a Twitch streamer.
I'm excited to get into this. And look at all the new
I love
modes, the new vehicles, all the stuff we're going to touch on. Whether it's
they always,
player,
well, Twitch has been on
go
forever,
all
so.
the cool features this game has. We've obviously had some eyes on.
It would have been nice to see some Facebook streamers out there, though. I would have loved to see Darkness on there or something,
cool, like the
or audio.
And excitement. Well, you saw from all the devs, everybody's ready to get this game out there for people to play.
Yeah, just so many new things that we're going to be taking a look at. Just so many new features. As Nameless was saying, this map entirely on water. There's vehicles you can take around the map. You can play on the boats. There's going to be 5 different zones. It's first to 400. And, well, there's just so many different ways to play the map.
All right, so what, kicking it off with Noah J, the Easter egg man himself. He has been popping off lately. It's awesome to see his success, and obviously a very talented Call of Duty player in his own right.
Yeah, they're going to be playing.
We'll see if he can hit with a sniper. Just taking a look at our good buddy Mud Dog's in there, Jericho, Teep. You've got a full laundry list of just popular streamers going off as Noah J hitting shots.
And just right away, you look at this map, you look at this gameplay, and doesn't it just look like Treyarch? The color palette pops out. You have so many different attachments.
Dude, this like live stream is trash. Like it's just lagging so hard.
Man,
I'm gonna see if Noah J right now is live.
So the first things we noticed when you took a look at the new title coming out this year, but Noah, as you'll see in pubs more often than not, he's set up in a power position, snipe in hand, just looking to drop numbers. But yeah, I mean, he's been around for so long, comfortable with every dev, every title, as he's experienced everything Call of Duty has to offer. But yeah,
he's not allowed to show lobby. Oh, really?
The first map that's completely on water. You already see score streaks coming in. I believe that was a attack chopper in, as he is just dominating the other team, but still a tight race in the score department.
Yeah, I mean, his first clip when he first tweeted out, I was watching as you guys were introing it. You know, we're going through the devs, and he goes, "Sniping is back." Noah's so excited. You see the zip line coming through from ship to ship. It just looks
dude,
so
this map reminds me of I forgot what that was in World War II, Call of Duty World War II, that ship map.
One heck of a life for him.
Chat, help me remember which
which
one he's doing right now.
Operate with that sniper in hand. He's got the shotgun.
Is Tim Tam actually loading it?
This is combined arms domination.
Okay, cool.
And we're going to be showing a wide range of stuff today, right? We're going to have some 6v6, 12v12, showing different maps, from your 3-lane maps to your more open kind of sandbox maps as well. There's something for every player in this title, and we'll progress through that over the course of the next 2 hours or so. But just exciting to see the new twists on gameplay that Treyarch have to provide. Obviously, we love working with them, and the gameplay they've come up with throughout their cycles has just been insane.
Yeah,
hey, Private Gobo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Panda Army.
Compared to past Call of Duty titles, it's not just one flag. It's more of an area that you're really going to be capturing. It's going to create more I think a combat dynamic.
What is that, South Beach?
Zones, right?
The dark one? Yeah, the Miami
one.
one.
In different areas, you can capture it from different spots. But here as well, Sounds like we're hopping on board with swag. We're gonna be jumping from lobby to lobby.
Is that a
lot
hat?
of different creators as they get started.
Yeah, I was gonna say Priesta looks a little bit
No,
different
that's
right
swag.
now.
It looks
This
way
is
better.
swag. We've been watching him a lot on Warzone. We know what a monster he can be. But over to Jericho, one of my favorite streamers to watch. You know, he gets in some of these big tournaments he'll play in on Warzone in various modes. And Jericho, maybe not the most talented player in the entire world. But you know what? He's handsome. He's one of the most entertaining streamers in the world, and I love him. I love Jericho. That guy's a beast.
He loves to have fun, and that's what's important. You know, he's trying to show off the zip lines a little bit. You can hear him talking a little bit. I mean, they've had some experiences. Well, this
He got
guy's
stuck.
one of the CDL pros. It was almost he was an MVP candidate for us, but here you go. You see him taking a boat, trying to capture this A zone, and
Yo, that's sick, dude.
What, Black Ops 3, right? So you know you have
Yeah, dude,
these
swimming
different
is not a.
titles in this game.
Oh, you can actually shoot from the water too.
Underwater positions, but yeah, just working the objective for now.
Wow.
As his team, I think, doesn't have a single cap as of now.
That worked. Yep.
We're going to be hopping through a variety of matchups. Right? There's a lot of players playing this, a lot of different streamers. If you're wondering why the score looks a little bit different, we're just hopping to a ton of different POVs and showing you guys how stuff is breaking down throughout the course of the day. As we go right over to Marksman, and he's in a boat looking to get busy.
Yeah, you can see he's got a turret on him as well.
Yeah,
just,
right, Priesta.
Well, you can hear that minigun go off later. Priesta, that's a nice headshot. Marksman, known for his search and destroy gameplay. He has been playing Call of Duty for so long since, I mean, we've been involved. So great to see him involved today. Well, yeah, just patrolling the area right now.
Frijoles locos. Yo, that's funny.
He's got the MP5, the classic MP5, and you can just hear Tim yelling.
Yes, Tim, I get it. I'm not a father, but I am also bald, and I know it makes life a little bit more difficult. But Tim, there is love out
Dude, that
there for bald men like us,
MP5
and you're an
just
absolute beast.
it looks and
Yeah, are you
feels it
surprised
looks
to see
pretty
Swag
cool,
with
man.
MP5 in hand?
Now, get
Looks to be very natural.
It just feels so it looks like it feels really comfortable. Look at that drop shot.
See the movement coming in. Yeah, a lot of these guys, they're used to Modern Warfare. It's going to take them some time to get used to the movement throughout the maps, and nice shots by Tim. He's rocking that.
Yeah, Roger, we're gonna have to get used to playing Cold War now, like playing with the movements.
Well, it's going to be interesting, too. You've seen, like, they talked a little bit about the score streak stuff and how it's going to work, right? That's going to carry on through death, and depending if you're getting a lot of kills within that one death, there's a multiplayer to work with. But also, one thing I kind of like is, you know, we've talked about sort of score streak spam in the past when somebody's going off. The fact that there's going to be kind of a cooldown on it, so there won't be that same spam, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I'm excited to see how it works in the various pub modes, but we'll take a look at kind of the loadout screen as he's changing, getting into a different one. I think that's courage we're hearing as well. Maybe a little coaching for the squad.
At least I do. So that's what I'm going to go looking for.
All right, so Drifter, you're hearing his strategy around this zone. He likes to get in the water, likes to get busy, just trying to look around him, man. It just looks so darn good.
Yeah, dude.
All the different graphics, all the different colors.
Basically.
I was actually thinking about that. Like, it's actually crazy.
Yeah, I'm not
It's actually crazy, like how
so I'm actually gonna
wild, like just water graphics have gone. Now that's like a silly thing to talk about when you think about years and years and years ago, like various games. Like,
Yeah, the water looks so nice. Even the sounds, dude. The sounds sounds really, really good.
It's always been one of my favorite guns. Back from COD 4, back from Black Ops 1. I am so excited.
Wow.
Back here in Cold War.
From the water, dude.
That headshot taking down Hutch. As he just continues to go around this zone, and well, it is the that's not Hutch.
Well, that's Karma.
That's
That is
Karma.
one of the greatest Call of Duty players of all time. Absolute monster.
And he's actually one of my favorites to watch at the beginning of the games because
come on, Seth.
he is always switching it up, trying different weapons. Like the guy just loves playing COD.
No, he just loves the game. Man. He really loves the game. I think a little bit of trash talk that was coming from his former teammate and Scump, Seth Abner. Abner, absolute monster. Yeah, I'm not sure who Seth Abner is, but yeah, Seth Abner, absolute beast. Okay. Well, maybe to a different POV.
Oh, he was watching Scump. He wasn't even playing. We were watching Scump. That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's awesome.
I was hearing kind of Seth's call-outs more than anything. And this is a naval. What's going on with his hair, Joe?
This dude wasn't even playing.
I mean, listen, the guy, as a boat just flew off. I don't know what was going on. Nice shots, takes down Courage. I don't know. You know, he didn't have the best year for the Seattle Surge, and listen, he's trying to earn some subs.
He goes by Deputy Hadbad now.
I don't know what
in case
that
you weren't aware.
really means, but I love it.
Yeah, and this is a guy whose company we've enjoyed a lot this year playing.
Yeah, bro, he wasn't even playing. He was streaming another guy that was playing, and they showed him on the screen. That's so
The guy
funny.
is nutty, and well, you can see how accurate he can be. There's Hachi Poo. How you doing, sir?
Hutch back in a boat. Back in a boat. Is he just gonna get it? Get on the turret as well. Tries to take down the player ziplining across, and I don't know, man. Watching the player zipline, it just looks so smooth.
Yo, his stream is so dark.
Looks
He got like no lighting.
No, it really, really does. Because this is gonna be a fun mode to. I mean, what's the? As much as we can talk about different maps and competitive and 3 lanes or sandbox, wherever it is, like at its core, Call of Duty is just fun. And this just looks like it's going to be a blast. Because I'm at the most comfortable in the water, Joe. I'm a modern day Aquaman.
Are you
No, I hate the ocean. I'll be honest with you. I'm just absolutely terrified of open water. No.
You don't seem like a big swimmer to me.
Nope. Terrified of sharks.
Yeah, what's up, man?
That's what they need to add. Just sharks, dude. You're in there.
Like a score streak. You call it Jaws? Call it Jaws? I like that.
I'm with that.
I love.
I don't think Nick is very pleased with how that gunfight just went for him.
No, he got.
Dude, I love how like at the very top of the player you can actually like see like right above their head there's like a little bar that gives you like all the health and like it like goes down as it goes. That's cool.
If you can see his forehead, he's into it.
He's not. Yeah. Like he's not sweating enough yet.
No.
You mean like once it's only forehead?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Once it's only his forehead.
Yeah, right. Well, over to Legion. God, if you haven't checked out his stream, one of the more entertaining people in the world. Fantastic singing voice as well.
Appreciate the 500-bit sailor. Do you guys want to come see my watch?
He's good. I don't know. You want to come in here and see my watch?
What's up, these old slap shop?
Yeah, I do.
I think he's just.
But yeah,
Prestige key.
I have
recorded,
no
like
idea.
I'm actually playing the alpha right now.
Yeah, no, this is live for
if
us
you guys
too.
have any
All of it.
questions or
Live
anything,
actually going down now.
Feel free to ask, and I'll try to answer them the best I can.
He's gonna try to answer some questions with his chat.
A mode called Combined Arms. This is kind
Go
of
ahead,
like
take him through it.
Yeah, no, Joe and I'll just shut up. He's just breaking it down for you guys. This is fantastic.
That's the best way to explain
I
it.
like that. As he takes his zip line.
It's not
He's
as
got
big
what,
as Ground
he's
War,
got,
smaller
he's got a
teams.
shotgun.
It's 12v12.
Okay, yeah,
but
12v12,
there's 6
not as big
flags
as
and
Ground War.
5 flags on.
You know what blows my mind about this stuff? Because obviously, well, I'm not very good at it, but like, I can like answer questions with viewers and stuff while I'm playing, but doing like a full like commentary and like answering a lot of questions, like, I can't do it. Like I get people doing it like over their gameplay as like a VOD thing, but that's a skill to just sit there and just still play casually and fry while you're doing it.
Yeah, I mean he didn't have game audio up. He was there like I'm going to present to you Call of Duty, but here is testament one of the best snipers in the world, especially in Call of Duty. This guy, I'm sure he's already got some ridiculous clips on his YouTube, on his social media.
You're sitting next to one of the greatest snipers alive too, Joe.
Honestly, it just depends. If you're about 7 to 8 hours in, your hands are warmed up, that's the hot spot, yeah.
Not that we recommend gaming that long, but I do it every day.
Yeah.
Over to Sean J Gaming, looking for the angles. Nice little cheeky position there as people are pushing out, able to line up. You see the
cheeky position.
In effect too. They just cutting through the opposition, trying to work towards that.
He got wrecked.
We get back over to Drifter. Well, getting in the boat didn't go super well.
Deputy Hadbat.
That's also Deputy Hadbat. You gotta watch
They
out
showed
for
him getting wrecked,
Had
bro.
And listen, for some of these content creators, there are some demons in these lobbies in the Call of Duty Elite Pros that.
Chat, I love this.
It's going to be tough for them to win.
Wait, what is Scump? Look at the kill feed.
He's on he's got a chopper gunner. If we can go to Scump's point of view, I don't know if we could switch, but he's doing some crazy stuff with streaks.
I'm pretty sure I just saw like
7 to 8
straight kills.
He got killed by an RCC4.
Absolutely frying the competition. Absolutely frying them.
Yeah, no, he has been. He has been. He is just keeping it rocking. AK 7-4U in hand. Streaks have been soaring. They're up 100 points, and the king is here. Oh, yeah, surprise!
Timmy. Oh, Timmy's got an artillery called in. That's going to connect with you. You hear
Oh my God.
Jack is just lighting it up in the kill feed with the chopper gunner. It seems like some of our players are starting to figure this out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys, like, it's been cool to see them, like, kind of come back to their roots. You know, they'll play other titles at times, but just coming back to their love for Call of Duty. Like, Tim, for example, has just been loving the grind as of late. Courage JD, one of my best pals, and I hate to give him credit, but he's actually pretty nasty at the game as well.
Hutch has just been in the water.
He's exploring.
No, he is. That's what you're going to see.
Well, he's been playing like Flight Simulator as of late, so that probably feels more natural for him right now. Just exploring.
Flight. You can play Flight Simulator. We got to do that, chat. We're gonna do that one of these days. We're gonna play Flight Simulator. That's awesome. Just fly the plane and just talk to chat. That's awesome.
Look at the maps, but there's an opportunity. He's got the practice. He has the experience.
If there's a jet ski, there's a chance.
You know he's got the determination.
He's retiring. He's back. He's retired. We love you, Doug Simpson Martin.
Oh my gosh.
Legion's just laughing. I don't know.
What?
What?
All right, I'm gonna show you guys. This isn't really a game.
I pride myself in my accents, but he might be a little bit better at it than I am.
This map, besides the sniper rifle right now, because we don't have enough time left to switch
I don't think
up.
so.
But I'm gonna show you guys like the RPD.
Okay, so it looks like a lot of people want to see the
AK-74U is the
sniper.
undisputed champ of weapons.
Well, yeah, it looks like it's just one of those maps that it's either like long range fights with a sniper or close range up close and personal with a shotgun or an MP5. But there's the defeat.
Dude, I kept hearing someone go, "Oh my gosh,
Spetsnaz versus
oh my
the
gosh,
CIA.
that's
That's cool.
That's what that was. I literally just kept hearing it going over and over and over again. I was like, what is going on in this stream?
That makes sense.
Make sure I'm doing everything I need to be doing.
Well, as he thanks to subs, we wrap up the first map. Leisha, enjoy that little 70 train. Hope you're having a great time. But
we got it out here.
we're going to go through a lot of different maps and modes. That was the first of the 12v12
Well, let's go, Zippo.
on Armada.
That's cool.
And then you see some, you know, the post game. You know, you have score, you have damage dealt, you have eliminations again. You had EKIA and Black Ops 4. It looks like that's making that return, and you can sort of see your past history throughout that. So it's awesome to see.
Yeah, very clean. But they'll get ready, locked and loaded to get into the next game as we continue on through the Cold War multiplayer reveal. We hope you like to look at the first map. But again, this is going to be a wide range. We're going to try and show everything, like more vehicle and sandbox maps like you just saw there.
Show me zombies!
We continue on through, but
Give me the zombies, man.
it was just easy on the eyes, right?
It looks pretty.
It was just pretty. It was absolutely beautiful. But we kind of talked through the gameplay. We saw a lot of different POVs. To break down some of the best moments, we're going to toss it over to Nameless.
Thanks, guys. That was an incredible game. That was just a hilarious, fun, and entertaining way to kick off the day. And what I really like about Combined Arms is that it fits everybody's playstyle. There's things for everybody to do. You saw Marksman loving the boat. You saw a lot of people sniping, and then you saw some of our CDL pros like Scump using that AK-74U. I mean, the sniper can be so deadly on this map because there are super long-range fights that you can take from boat to boat. And if you really want to get crazy, you can try to snipe somebody off the zip line. But those guys are moving really, really fast, so it could be very difficult. So as you can see right here, we have Noah J. He's using a sniper and a shotgun, and Sky's one of our CDL pros. He was in the boat early on, and what I find interesting about the boats is you can operate the turret as you're driving it, and then a lot of the time, somebody's just going to throw a grenade or a C4 at you and just blows up right away.
Yeah.
Marksman was just hanging out with this boat, dude, just driving around. He's the player that just enrages me when I'm playing. But right there, we just saw a boat just fly up into the sky out of nowhere. I think a naval just bumped into it, but we see some M4s. For those of you who love Warzone, the M4 is back, and it's fantastic in this game.
Yes, that's going to be the first gun that I play with.
Symphony. This guy has the absolute
Hopefully it's a
best
base
shot
gun.
in the game.
If not,
Nick
I'll
Burks run that
knock it.
74U as well. He was just trying to get up close and personal inside of some of the dominant
M4
points.
car,
He was playing
baby.
real well
That's what
early
we're going
on,
to be
trying to
running.
pick up those streaks. And I also noticed a lot of players were loving to use that TAC laser, so you can just hip fire people up close and string together multi-kills, as well as the sniper right here, just fantastic headshots. He had an opportunity for the triple, and he was trying to get the feed, and you can hear him, he raged right there at the very end. And Hutch is one of my favorites, rolling around in that speedboat right here, channeling his inner jet ski, trying to pick up some kills. And you know, the element of swimming is back, and it's also insane because when you're underwater, you can see people crystal clear from a distance. Legion as well with the sniper here, picking up some kill feeds, getting one of those final kill cams. Ultimately, his team ended up losing the game, but that was just an insane way to start it off. You saw Scump pick up that chopper gunner. He picked up like 8-9 kills. But for now, we got to watch some more gameplay. So take it away, Jess.
Thank you so much, Ant. Yeah, I am so excited to see these VIP escort missions. It's matches rather. It's 6v6. The key is one player on the board is the VIP, and depending on which team you're on, you're either trying to rescue the VIP or kill them. So I cannot wait. I believe we're going to be playing on Miami.
I'm excited to see that.
So that's the map.
Yes, let's go. I want to see that.
Up, so take it away, guys.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm excited to see the new mode, but yeah, really to see Miami. It was cool to hear kind of the the level designers talk about it, but aesthetically it was just very, very pleasing.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at Tim. So I'm looking at like Tim Tam on Twitch, and you actually can't see his screen. He actually can't.
We did. We did that last year.
He actually can't stream it live.
We saw a film together. We had a nice dinner.
So
I want to do it again.
the only way we're gonna see some gameplay is through here. So
they were talking about, as you said,
I was gonna see if getting back to work. Catch you later. All right, Anita. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
There's just a lot of different elements to it. It's sort of you can play very aggressive through the middle of the street, but I don't know if we're going to Miami. I think we're actually going to Satellite.
6v6 Satellite. Kill confirmed.
Next map. Yeah, so we're going to get that a little bit later in the show.
Yeah, well, so we'll get to that later, but we're going to be playing 6v6 kill confirmed on Satellite. When you talk about Satellite, not a lot of buildings to go
No, it's all
through.
terrain. There are no buildings.
Yeah, no buildings. You heard the devs talk about it. It's a big fight around that sort of center satellite.
Yeah, and Kill Confirmed has obviously been a fan favorite. That's always been my go-to for, I don't even know why, like pubs and just leveling up weapons or leveling up my character. I feel like it's always been one of the faster ones to get experience, and it's just always been fun because it's like TDM, but adds that little objective thing. Because for those of us that aren't as talented like me, I like to go around and collect all the tags.
Well, it's like this momentum mode where, like, if you get going, you get the kills, you get the objectives, you can have some big games. But I am excited to see Satellite and how this plays. As you said, you can play sort of out in the dunes with snipers. You can play close quarters.
Well, how different is it from what we just saw? We were just in the
very different.
Open water with jet skis and boats. Now we're heading to the desert, so should be quite a bit different. But you're probably going to see people messing with all different types of weapons. And yeah, this is a lot more similar to last year when you talk about stuff like Gunsmith and the attachments that you can put on guns and how you can deck them out. And just the amount of variance that you can have. Like, it seems like fans really, really liked that last year. They really like, I guess the more you can customize, the better in a lot of people's eyes. That is going to be here and even bigger and better.
Well, it's just a sort of, you have the weapon. And I think in past Call of Duties, you had the weapon, and it was basically, it had one play style around it, right? And I think what last year and this year really do is you can use that weapon, and you can play around it in so many different ways. So it's a combination of, you have the different weapon styles, but you can also switch those weapons.
Wait, did he just put a bipod on a shotgun?
Yeah, what is this 60-round mag? I have that quick reload. This is awesome.
Yeah, the variance that you can have is nuts. And, well, Drifter, if you haven't watched him before, he is the guy to watch. Talk about weapons.
Wait a minute.
Like, I remember, God, this is all the way back in like
Pellington, that's a shot. That looks like a shotgun, right, chat? Like, I'm not crazy. He's putting a bipod or a tripod on.
He really breaks it down
on a shotgun.
So
what?
If you ever want to check him out, very, very cool. But
I hope that's a marksman rifle, and I'm just crazy.
Differing squads we have to get into game. It looks like they're getting ready to load.
Satellite, let's go.
Look at that. The way you
I'm excited to see
that. It almost looks like something like a major motion.
It looks like a trailer
from a movie.
Yeah,
like a movie trailer.
It looks
right?
so cool. Oh, you have the entrance as well.
Oh,
you come in on the dune buggies, and then you go to war.
It's a Mad Max, right?
Yeah, dude, this is so dope.
Let's get right into the mix.
This is not my skill set exactly, so I hope that you're ready for some.
I'm ready, Drifter.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be a rifle, but it looked like a shotgun, dude.
Listen, the new Call of Duty comes out, you got to try everything. You got to try everything.
I just want to get close enough.
We'll see how he can get rolling, but
we don't like that.
You see the tags everywhere you've got to collect if you're not familiar with the mode, but
I'm gonna sneak up behind
mostly we're going to kind of enjoy the variance in this map versus what we just saw. Nice little Flankarooski through from Legion to pick up the kill.
Yeah, and this is what the devs are talking about. Is you have this sort of left side of the map, it looks like where Teep's at right now. We love Tyler Teep, Pol Chow. We love that guy. He's fighting around the satellite, around these close pass, and then you can go to the other side where you have everything open.
You see Teep just trying to find, kind of talking with the stream about guns that he likes. some that have been more powerful for him, stuff he's like to roll with. The Type 63 in hand now, and you heard him say it hits hard. Like it looks like he's like 2 or 3 shotting the players he's pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a semi-auto gun.
They
Somebody use this gun for probably a couple more rounds, and then I'm gonna switch it up.
That's a semi-auto. He's shooting it like if it's like it's faster than an Odin, or he's shooting it faster than an Odin. That's nice.
On board, and there is a sim with the 74.
Might be the next FAL, boys.
Just right away going to be people's favorite.
This is one of those like all-time favorite guns right there. A blast.
And stuff. I like this one.
Yeah, I think this map will be just a blast, like fast-paced combat. As we mentioned, it's all terrain, so no buildings, just all finessing around these dunes and blown-up planes you see towards mid-map.
And you can see sort of like the sliding, right? Because players are getting used to that. It looks like the sliding mechanic very quick as we're on board with Midnight. We love Midnight, one of the best snipers. She has been around for so long as she is locked into the stream, just trying to figure out what she wants to use, rocking the Pellington.
Who's
right
behind
now.
her?
Yeah, go through
There's
your
some dude behind her.
Yeah, I guess you can.
That's like the thing I do for like the first hour of a new Call of Duty. Is just going through all the settings, making sure everything's
Especially
set right.
nowadays, you're like, what does this do?
I can change dead zone and zoom sense. And
whoa.
There's no sniper glint. That's another thing.
Yeah, once you
no sniper glint. Oh, that's gonna change a lot. No sniper glint.
6.17.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, that's gonna change a lot.
That just goes back to kind of what we're talking about, like the level of customization. And Hutch is just mind blown currently by the level of talent in this lobby.
Yeah, they used to talk about Ricky, who was Los Angeles Guerrillas.
That's interesting because if there's no sniper glint, like there's sniper glint in Warzone, so I wonder if they're gonna.
I think, you know,
It's gonna feel weird going to multiplayer and then going to
other streamers ask him not to use
Warzone.
car because he's just blowing them up.
Okay. Yes. Typical gamer
What
might
is
be
that
my
good?
dad.
That looks
Dr.
good.
Odin, I appreciate the 14 months. I'm gonna show you guys.
Might be my
He
dad.
missed all of his shots, and typical gamer did not. His Legion got fried, and
all right, say a prayer.
now he is his papa.
Yeah, you have all these content creators in pros, and they want to put up the biggest games today, right? Like, they want the most eyes on them. They're trying to say, hey, do you see what I just did today?
Yeah, so just a reminder, in case you weren't aware, like, you can watch the main broadcast here. We'll be hopping through a lot of the different POVs, and, you know, Joe and I will be breaking down a lot of stuff with you from highlights from Nameless as well, but all these guys are individually pushing their POVs as well.
You can't pull your gun out while doing it. You like put your hands down, you know what I'm saying?
But I checked.
So that was,
it didn't work.
Well, thinking about the drop shot, the slide mechanics, I think they're, I don't want to say controversial is the right word, but the difference in them between devs and titles, like there's a lot of difference there. So you always want the first thing a pro player or top player like Priest is trying to figure out is movement mechanics, which maybe give you an edge. So a little bit different of a drop shot or slide mechanic in this particular title that he's talking about.
Okay, cool. All right, chat. Give me a second. I'm gonna switch over to Tim the Tim Tam. It'll probably be a little bit of a cleaner stream too.
It's pretty nasty.
It's the Type 73, I believe it. Yeah, it's
Artillery
pretty
targeting
good.
detected.
There's a lot flanking or something.
Incoming artillery.
Okay, well that hurt.
Yo, this game looks so much better like this.
Shot, man.
You can hear you can actually hear the audio.
I can't do it,
Wow.
bro. I gotta use a 74.
They all pushing that left side.
It's a good summary of the 74.
Dude, the guns sound so good. Wow.
There you go. Better?
No, why? What? Spawns flipped again. Good place.
I like this map.
Yeah, him and TP are both using it. What gun is that?
That's super cool.
It's a tap fire one.
Yeah, no, a lot of these guys, they are sort of, it's muscle shot, not as much.
This hurts. Well, a little bit of a streak rolling here. as he continues to try and finesse with one of our favorite guns.
Yeah, it's a very interesting flash. It's very interesting the way that the flash hits. It's almost like if it was like a wave of flash just kind of hits you. It looks pretty cool.
Sort of running in circles.
The audio just sounds
But
amazing.
he's posted up and looking for the action. Oh, there's the strategy. Bait the tag.
I like it. Yeah, you can just tell, much smaller map than
Wow.
what we saw, but I don't know who that was. That was a nice shot with the 74U.
The 74U is the gun to use.
I think it was noisy.
That is a beautiful camera. Holy cow! Do you see that like depth ratio?
Well,
Like
we're talking about noisy. She's talking about
Yeah, that's
that is
crazy.
already in the alpha. You see in the top right, it is alpha gameplay. The devs are watching this. There's going to be some adjustments. She's like,
AK-74U is 100% the meta?
The meta.
All right, okay, well, it's set in stone.
Why do I throw C4? Like, why am I even using it? I don't know.
It's the Warzone mindset.
C4, yeah.
It's the Warzone
It
mindset.
is to hear stuff in this game. Do you know how lovely that is? Do you know how great that is?
I tend to agree with you.
That's probably, I don't know who.
She's talking about the different
Well,
audio that we touched on with the devs coming into
I don't
this.
want to misquote it because I know Jess went through a lot of it, and you heard the devs talk about it. But yeah, the 3D audio, talking about the directional sound and how what is the? Dude, I gotta look this up. I have all the sheets in front of me. What was the thing where it like focuses more on what's happening near you, which sounded awesome. Where did I have that? Hold on. I have so many notes. Okay, hold on.
that's
the threat priority system. So the new threat priority audio system dynamically assigns priorities to various sounds during a firefight, ensuring the player hears all the sounds they need to be successful. I think that's awesome. Like to just to focus on like the key couple of things you really need to hear during a gunfight.
Yeah, I mean, you think about like in the past of score streaks going off,
There's a lot.
you having to heal. It feels like this system is gonna try to. What do you need to hear? What is gonna help you most?
Yeah, audio obviously not an easy thing to nail, but it's cool to see the new tech coming into play from Treyarch for this particular title.
We kind of closing.
And all I keep thinking about is like what the Dune trailer came out today. We're just battling the dunes now. I'm very excited for that film, Joe. I'm sorry.
It looked incredible.
Dude, I want to see that mountain 4v4 firefight, dude. I want to see a tree fall down.
London Royal Ravens coach. He used to be a pro player. He is in a pretty intense lobby. It looks like this is a close game, 58-57 with a minute left. He's got the 74 out. But yeah, you can sort of see the slide mechanics.
You spotted a squadron of them coming over here.
How
My
quick you
game
can
is spent shooting
sort of
down
turn
the
a corner.
helicopters than playing the game, which is a
But
problem.
it seems
I
like
don't
gone
know how
up a
they're gonna
little bit slower maybe than last year, but
Okay, and you hear sort of Jericho talking about the score streaks, right? Because
What?
you don't reset on death. You're playing with some of the best players in the world. They're going to get those guaranteed choppers. You need a player like Jericho to shoot them down. Maven, you did that well when we used to play pub. That was your go-to.
I find a lot of satisfaction out of destroying. Oh, you're frying the lobby. Well, I'm gonna fry your score streaks.
Dude, look at that. Look at the drop shot there.
I think I saw a skunk in Zoom.
Yeah. So this particular game's close. The other one looks to be a bit of a blowout.
It un-ADS this every time.
Yeah, it almost looks like the weapons are like as efficient as the rockets at ripping down the score streak. So.
And that did not pan out. Okay, cool.
And you heard Trisha talk about that going to prone.
I like that. I like that bar at the top.
Dev to dev, right? I mean,
Gives them the
that's usually what Treyarch
gets
does. We saw that in Black Ops
lower and lower. The health bar. Oh
A lot
wow.
of that is just due to the strength and drop shots in some games, but trying to stay alive
Well,
is this
unfortunately.
that was
Okay.
a close one.
He just destroyed a chopper, and I heard another one getting called in there. So that
MI6.
was tough, but it is a 7-point loss for Drifter and company. The score streaks were raining on it at the tail end of it, but for those of you killed confirmed lovers, this looks like a very, very fun map for some of your core modes to bounce around on. Obviously, a lot of new things coming to this title, new maps, new modes, but the familiarity of the Call of Duty franchise is still there, and this looks to be a fun one.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Just a lot of close quarters combat. It feels like you're spawning and you're right into the action, right? Just right into it. You're gonna have to take your time. As these guys are gonna just try and figure out what they want to use for the next map.
I like you kind of hearing this from
Ooh,
Victor.
the wild cards. I actually wanted to see these.
Exactly. He's going through the various guns, also looking at different perks that he wants to check out.
Ooh, I saw a ninja, and that makes me very excited. Has a perk.
Which one?
Scavenger, I prefer.
You remind me of a ninja.
Ninja is pretty much.
I don't really think. No, I don't think so. But I saw that like you can walk, and that is dead silent as well. So it looked like ninja. It deals with it's quieter the more you sprint. So there's definitely you know, you have to play around the audio system, the movement system. It's gonna be awesome.
God, your Call of Duty brain is just beautiful, Joe.
I just read stuff. I've played the game already. They're just telling me what to do.
It's attractive, Joe. That's all I'm going to tell you. But that'll do it for us on that particular map. We're going to get right over to Nameless.
That's all right, Joe. I read stuff as well, but that map looked absolutely amazing. I mean, you saw a lot of the players, while they spawned on the outskirts of the map, they ran straight to the center to get in those up-close gunfights. We saw 74Us, we saw MP5s, and also that Type 63 looked pretty nasty. We saw TP picking up some multi-kills with it. And what I want to highlight during these highlights is that the time to kill looks absolutely phenomenal. You see these players having sort of these longer gunfights, and the player who hits the better shot is going to win it. This Type 63 and the sniper, those were two of my favorite guns to see. But towards the middle of this game, a lot of the players decided to put away the sniper and pull out that submachine gun because it wasn't working that well. You can see Hutch back here. He picks up a kill here in a moment, and then he decides to, you know, put that sniper away and pull out a sub. He was calling out Ricky for killing him over and over, saying Ricky's the guy who always gets me every single lobby that I'm in. Legion was having a lot of fun running that LMG. At first, I was like, what gun is that? It's killing so fast, and I realized it was the LMG. So people starting to try out that stoner gun. You can get multi-kills with it. It has a big clip, and Legion was playing well throughout this game. Moving on, we saw Skunkman. This guy's just always a beast at every single Call of Duty. One of the best Call of Duty players of all time, and he's staying with that 74U. It seems to be the gun that he's most comfortable with, and he's been dominating both games that he's been in so far.
Chat, we're hearing AK-47U is the new meta.
MP5. It has really good hip fire, and also when you're up close, it's just going to rip through anybody. Something else there in this game was a lot of players were trying to drop shot, and they were realizing that it's way different in Cold War. You can't drop shot. When you drop shot, your ADS goes back to hip fire, so you have to take your time. And
wow.
Be tactical about it.
So it's a lot more
Sliding
tactical.
is still very
Interesting.
good as well. We saw Noisy Butters just slide a little bit ago, and
that's
get
good to
right
know.
back up into position, ready to fight. Shane, one of our coaches in the COD League, running the 74U. It seems like all the CDL pros, they're loving the 74U, and they're getting right into the center of the map and trying to just get into square-up gunfights, while some of the other top streamers, they're trying out different weapons, like iron sight snipers, Type 63s, and LMGs. And we see this. This is actually a Type 63 that he had a scope on, and he had to pull out his RPG to take down this chopper. He realized it took like 2 RPGs and also some bullets, and he was getting pretty stressed. But yeah, that was Satellite. That was one of my favorite maps so far, but we got to get into some more gameplay. Let's check out some more maps and some more modes. Maven and Merc.
Oh, Nameless, you are phenomenal at what you do. Great breakdown as always, but yes, we're going to continue rolling on through. New maps, new modes, as we rock through this multiplayer global reveal for Cold War. So far, it has been awesome. We have a lot more to come over the next hour and a half.
Yes, this is what I wanted. Let's go. Freaking Miami.
Domination.
Yes.
Everybody, I want you to pay attention. We saw a little bit there in, Combat Arms. On Armada, but the zones are a little bit different. It's just not a flag. It's really about a little bit of a bigger area that you're going to be fighting over, and I like that a lot. So switching things up, but as you said, we're going to Miami. I cannot wait to see this map and mode and how it plays.
Joe, I've never been more excited for anything in my entire life.
Yeah. I think good. Right?
Let's get into it, Joe. We're going to start off with Cesar Bueno, Skies. Professional player for the Mutineers as they're getting ready to get into the lobby, just looking through the create a class and score streaks to see what he wants to lock on up. XM4 out. And yeah, you can see, I know we've seen a couple looks at, but like the variety of attachments you're going to have for the different positions on the gun, the variety is going to be wild. He highlighted Ninja for a second. I want to see like what it went through exactly, but.
So what I saw and what I read is that it quiets you when you were sprinting and how fast you go.
Dampens the sound of it.
Right.
Okay.
So I believe that you can walk and crouch and you will be completely silent. But if you were sprinting, you will still have some noise, but it definitely quiets it.
Cool. Interesting.
Let me find out.
Yeah, he's going through everything.
Well, this is the best part when you play a new game, right? Just going through all the different features, all the different attachments, all the different perks, the weapons, checking it all out.
And again, this isn't going to be everything that we see throughout Cold War. This is not going to be the full release. There's going to be more.
I'm so excited.
There's gonna be more weapons, more attachments.
This looks like it could be out of like a Bad Boys film. Like.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Well, yeah, that's where they do it. Is in Miami.
Oh, that's a good point, Joe.
Yeah,
See, that's why you're the brains of this operation. You're
the brains of this operation. That is actually where they shoot those.
Okay,
movies.
well, thanks for that, Joe.
I'm getting sweaty now. I'm fucking mad. I'm fucking mad, bro.
It looks good.
Motion blur, motion blur, motion blur. Tell myself, motion blur.
As Sky's loading on in. You're seeing the different parts you have in the middle of the street. You got the bar area,
cool.
You have the pool. Well, you got the ocean. In a way, it's 3 lanes, but there's a lot of different areas that you can.
Dang, that's dark.
As well, again, coming in and you see the different squads.
That looks so much
yeah,
better
one
with
side
the
coming in
fog.
through towards the boat, the other one towards the street. And yeah, that was dope. His domination loading on up. And is Sky's going to go for the objective? Is anyone going to go for the objective?
Dude, this
because
hotel
I talked
looks
about it, and the answer
fire.
is no. Nobody captures C. What's going on here, man?
Listen,
They
they're not
need
as
you on the
focused
team.
on the objective. Dude, that is sometimes the most frustrating thing about PUBG, you know, when like you're fine, you're going off, you've got 50 kills, you see somebody on your team, they've got 3 and no time in the objective. Like, help me out a little bit, but you got to play both.
The objectives are big,
You
man.
gotta focus on it all. You gotta be like LeBron. You know, you're getting the assists, the rebounds, and the points. You're doing it all on the map, Joe. My Call of Duty playstyle is very similar to LeBron, now that I think about it, Joe. Thanks for that compliment.
You're one of the greatest players ever.
We'll see what Marksman could do is he's looking for the angles, and well, you see the hip fire strong there.
I was going to say, I mean, you guys are both around the same age, and you have the same accolades.
That's true, yeah.
The slide has some fucking
nailed it, Joe.
nutty movement in this game, bro. It's like, it is hard.
I'll tell you what, I keep thinking about that pool with how hot it's been in LA. It was like 110 the other day. That pool looks very comforting. He sure did.
Surprise! As again, you heard Marksman talk about it, a little bit of the nutty movement. I'm sure the devs are going to be paying attention. They'll get their feedback from all of these players.
Well, and that's where like there's like a couple different skill gaps when you talk about a game like Call of Duty. Like, is there the
This is so cool. I like this.
Being
Oh, you can go on the beach too.
in that regard, but it's like once you get that down, the next step is really that movement, right? Like becoming more fluid on the map. Finding mechanics in the game that you can get a little bit of edge over the competition. And yeah, no, the movement could be nuts, and that'll be something we'll keep an eye on. But over to Kat Connie, she's looking to hit the shots. There's a little bit of a snapper.
Wow.
And a nice snipe right there. She's looking over the B zone right now, has the shotgun in the back pocket. Surprise! Later. Kismet is Jericho is basically, it seems to be in almost the same spot, just on opposite ends. As he's going to go for this B zone, play a little bit of objective. You and Jericho would get along well.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But that you heard, I can't remember her name, but one of the lead map designers kind of saying like, I stay away from the middle, like the middle of the map. That is a sniper's haven. You kind of saw a bit of it there, but there are the alleyways that you can work the flank, different things that you can do on the map.
So you see in the top right, attack chopper called in by Priesta. He's doing his thing.
Supposed to pre-aim. I only know this room.
Yeah, well, I think you heard Espresso sort of talk about the lighting. Like, I'm sure everything is going to be get a little bit better. The full game release.
And I think Jericho's kind of talking about one of the more difficult things when you play a new map, right? Like figuring out
where do I go,
all the different angles.
Lag Ricky is lagging.
People be triggering and holding me in, but. It's Ricky with some quality beams from the top balcony, able to dip away with his life as well and look to ruin a couple players' lives as well.
And that's what one of the biggest thing was from last year is load up on a map you didn't know. The mini-map wasn't there, right? You're like, where do I go?
It makes it a little bit easier.
Where do I go, right? And they bring back this traditional Black Ops mini-map. That definitely helps you out.
Well, now on to Hutchie for his POV. He's trying to get up close and personal and near that Dom point, but you can see, I mean, that's typical of a lot of Dom maps. Like B's a death trap. Like that is the hard thing where you have to work as a cohesive unit to try and get it in. If you're solo playing the objective on B, good luck because you've got a world star.
And it looks like he has a smoke equipped. And one of the notes that we got was like the smokes were strong in this Call of Duty, maybe compared to
the smokes were strong.
What is happening here?
Priesta is in a gunship.
Smoke him! Light it up!
Chopper gunner.
Okay, well, that guy got fried. People are just
hit marker. You're getting smoked. You're getting beamed.
Kind of hard, actually.
This is cool.
Still pretty healthy,
Like,
though.
yeah, how it goes.
Wait, how cool is that you can see the lights from the map bouncing
Yeah.
off the minigun in the chopper?
Yeah, lighting has evolved over the last
That's
decade
so
or
cool.
That is absolutely for
Oh,
sure.
that's
Now you
so
see a
sick,
gorgeous,
man.
Gorgeous look at kind of
What I
the
miss, I got
entire
off for a
map
few,
breakdown,
saw a
but yeah,
ship
it's
game
one,
and
like,
shotgun
thing,
with the
since this is a
bipod.
night map,
Yeah,
right
dude,
now,
this is
it's
South Beach.
See, is there like a night
This is
vision
South
that we
Beach,
can
man.
swap to?
6v6
I don't know.
domination.
Maybe everybody's got like Ghost or Cold Blooded on. I don't know which perk it is in this.
Roger,
game, but
man,
they're
you
like,
missed
"Oh,
the
we're not letting
zombies reveal,
Priest do
bro.
that."
You should have stayed. I'm just kidding.
Hutch trying to hit the snipes. I think you saw the Type 821 out from Priest as he was looking to get dirty with it. Hutch's face, he is locked in.
Lies. You lie, Steven.
Halftime.
A lie.
Oh, it's not close, Joe. Unfortunately.
Didn't give me no magic powers. Didn't give me no nutrients.
900. He's playing with Nick. He's got Mud Dog on his team. He's got Courage on. He's got a solid squad.
Mud Dog's bringing it
I
down.
almost believed you.
This guy's cracked.
Yeah.
He's 21-2. Yeah, no, he has been dominating lobbies, and you would expect that from one of the greatest players of all time. But over to
Oh,
Cass,
okay,
here we
sick,
go.
bro.
We talked about
Oh,
his
okay, cool.
sniping
See him out.
prowess
What's up,
earlier,
man?
and he's going to have the sniper out
Dope. Okay.
as he's looking to line it up towards mid-map. But yeah, I think especially with it being a nighttime map, like learning the map, knowing the angles, is going to be all that more important. But just aesthetically, it's a sexy map. It is. I want to see like the one side they were talking about when it had the developers on, like how you can kind of go underwater.
Well,
on the one side.
I think it's right behind him.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it hasn't really seemed to be that much in play as of yet, at least with these
It looks
guys.
like Nick was in it. Well, no, that's not it. We Love Games. They're sort of playing around it, but it looks like you can go sort of towards A, towards C.
Wow.
If you want to switch that
all
up,
right,
as
all right.
Testy brings out that LW3, the Tundra. I like that.
There are a few things more satisfying in any kind of FPS, but especially Call of Duty, with hitting snipes. Just hitting clean snipes.
Yep.
It feels good. We'll see what Hutch can do from the power position. Well, not going to matter. From Priest's chopper over to Scott.
Yo, Roger, check this out, man. Like, look at the LMG. Look at the color on the LMG. Like, the lights from South Beach actually reflect on it. It looks so cool.
Courage. Everybody dropping.
Yeah, and he's like, just so you
Hey,
guys
dude,
know,
he's a
this
Chicago
is a fun
Huntsman.
lobby. I'm playing some talented players, and I am smoking them.
This will be a
lot of buildings.
nice YouTube video. Well, yeah, a lot of buildings. The night cover of night as well.
Ooh, if you can get them spawning towards that beach side, we'll see you later.
Mud Dog's already dropped to this thing twice.
They're probably holding the kill cam too. They're like, we're not letting Scump do this to us.
Yeah, I do believe they are losing full.
Oh, that's swag as well.
Yeah, it's been Swag, Courage, and Mud Dog have died.
Well,
like
with the
2
new
or 3
trace,
times.
with the new ray tracing, bro, probably will.
Call of Duty Pro player.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna do a
Beach is
hardcore
usually where
update.
you go to vacation, not here. Nope.
This is where you come and die.
Do I not have Ghost?
I think you heard. We got on board with swag, and he's like, I can't hide from this guy.
Sometimes they're gonna be 6 to 17. Fucking.
This is.
No, that's what, dude. It's actually funny going over from Scump POV to the team that was getting destroyed. It was just like kind of quiet comms.
Well,
like,
I heard a leak confirmation saying that Warzone is going to be a night map. Season 6. Season 6, we might have a night Warzone.
Swag.
What I would love is like for Halloween if they did zombie Warzone just for Halloween.
Hell, Jesus. He's still
Yes,
there.
he is.
Yeah. That is accurate.
That is truly accurate.
No, but it's cool to see the variety of personalities just battling it out on these different maps. So we've seen what Armada, Satellite. Now we're in Miami.
Well, I mean, you look at Satellite, very much, all outside, right? You come in here, you have fights at the bar, fights in the hotel, you have
Toronto
fights at the
Ultra.
beach. There's just all these different environments that these players are going into.
We were at the Ultra facilities, one of the professional teams in the Call of Duty League. It's Benjamin Bantz on your screen now. top player in his own right, and I think it's Vance maybe playing on Wisdom's account, but I believe it looks like it's Vance with a controller in hand currently.
Boy, you can hear that when you get weak. You hear the heartbeat pick up. It sounds really cool.
It does. The audio seems very, very.
Oh, what is this? A little artillery strike coming in from. Oh, did he call it in? Oh no, Vance!
No,
that is a mistake.
He called it in on halftime, dude. That sucked.
Something like domination, where I launch all my streaks. I'm like, oh, it's halftime. I just use those for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It would be
minimal. But now to the French sensation himself.
But see, one of the big things that they were saying today is that Treyarch and Activision are now working together as two companies to build this Call of Duty universe, with having Modern Warfare, Cold War, and Warzone. So one of the cool things that they could do as like a marketing strategy for getting people excited about zombies for Cold War is introduce zombies into Warzone, because Warzone is Warzone's going to be its own thing. It's no longer Modern Warfare. It's no longer Black Ops. Like, it is Call of Duty Warzone. So Warzone's its own separate thing, where all these games are going to dump stuff into Warzone, which is smart. It's smart. So I think if they did do something like that, I think it would work perfectly fine.
I mean, he looks good, but
Treyarch and Activision are working together to produce content for Warzone, which is cool.
People can't be rage quitting in this.
There's no way. It looks like game's about to end. Jericho's team, they're going to get the victory.
There we go, Jericho.
Who had 6,300 damage?
It is a cool approach there, because yeah,
that is a lot.
Like Warzone's gonna get a new map too because of Cold War.
There's a good chance it's this guy.
But I'm excited to see like what the next reveal is gonna be. If they're gonna, I think they're probably gonna do a Warzone reveal for Cold War. Different things that you're able to get.
Three-shotting people. So yeah, no doors.
Everybody's learning.
Rejoice.
Big smiles.
Yeah, I want to see if who the scoreboard was too. Like who had the 6,300 damage. I was curious who was absolutely frying the lobby. But this is the part where I'm like trying to get my brain to like slow down when they go through it. Just appreciate all the different attachments that they have inside
I think
of
this is cool.
Maven, you will have your time.
I know.
October 8th,
like,
Maven. October 8th.
Let's do.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm talking like that, because I'm literally just gonna have you tell me what to put on my weapons. I'm gonna do.
Oh, that is the thing. If you do pre-order Cold War, you have the open beta. October 8th is when the beta releases for everybody, for all consumers. October 8th, man. Next month we get to play some multiplayer. So just know, October 8th, I am gonna be streaming most of the day, playing this game.
Ooh, 3 for 3.
That hit.
Let's go, Sean J. Looks like she was able to call on some score streaks. Nice 74 U shots in, but who is that? The nice snipe shot from whoever's on Team Envy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say a lot when I play the game at first. What are you doing over there? Because I don't know where people should be, so that's
what are you doing over there? Maybe that's where I should be. Oh, it's Crim.
Oh, it's the Empire squad. We got Rambo Ray, the coach, Clayster, Crim 6. Crim, the greatest Call of Duty player of all time. There is no dispute. I don't want to hear any arguments, but yeah, that's going to be tough to deal with. Is to represent the Envy squad right now.
Yeah, Team Envy, also known as the Dallas Empire, are world champions. You got the coach and Rambo, one of the greatest players hanging out. Crim and Clay. Clay back-to-back world champion. They'll probably be rotating players in and out. But it looks like Crim's focusing on gameplay.
Hopefully all my PC parts comes in by the time everything takes care. Yeah, bro, and hopefully your PC parts are compatible with some of the things with the brand new gen. They're gonna be enabling like ray tracing and different stuff. Whoa, Bobby Poff, dude, this guy plays video games. Has anyone ever seen it? Have you guys ever seen like his music stuff? He's crazy,
Bob's got a great mustache.
He does. He does. He really does. It looks like he's rocking the 74U as well.
I miss his long hair though.
And this is what Bobby does. I don't know if he's an auctioneer or what.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No. He's probably on hour 40 of streaming.
Yeah, no, he grinds.
I'm gonna chill in the pool the rest of the
game.
game.
Cannonball!
Dude, I'm going off the diving board, dude. Forget
He's a
this.
big boy.
You guys
Get
can
yourself a
go
pina colada, hang out.
Would you leave me alone? I'm trying to go off the diving board.
He's on vacation.
No vacations in Miami.
I'm gonna end this one. Where's the pool at? I think the pool is behind the lobby. Directly.
Yeah, they are getting destroyed.
Yeah, this is a bad one. This is a bad one.
Oh, so trying to turn this up.
He's trying to be positive about it.
Yeah. Before this game is over.
Yeah, hit it, Bob, hit it.
Miami Luxury Hotel, ladies and gentlemen. That is my room in the penthouse suite, the northwestern corner. I will now be doing 3, 2,
okay.
1.
I'm just waiting for me to shot.
Score this out of 10.
Oh, he jumps on. Did he go off the diving board? That was amazing. Do it again, Bob.
Did he like crouch first?
Do it again.
He bounced on the diving board. That's awesome.
He's going to try again, Bob. Do it. Oh, what are you doing, Bob?
Okay, but Bob, this is giving me a headache.
How's it work?
Oh, no. Wait, how did he do that last time?
Wait, how did I
It was so cool.
No, I don't know. It didn't look like he like,
I don't think I'll be able to run Ray Tracing. I should be able to run COD at Cyberpunk Ultras plus 60 frames per second. Yeah. Which is cool, man. Cyberpunk is going to be another game that's going to be so sick.
Right now. There's an opportunity for a comeback. It is a slight one.
Not much.
Never mind.
No longer any chance of comeback.
7600 damage. Oh, hey, Lando.
What's up, Lando?
Craig 6.
We're going to swap over to another one of our matchups going on. Just a reminder, we have a ton of streamers involved in this. So if it ever seems confusing, it's just we're hopping a lot of different POVs. Trying to stick with one game until it finishes, but want to give love to a lot of these guys that are participating, just hopping through all of the action. But we'll have some of the different streamers too, especially with some of the CDL teams. It's like 5 people swapping in and out. Yeah. Everyone trying to get their time on the game.
I saw the scoreboard and Bobby Pop was at the bottom, so my man was
Bob.
having a tough one. He didn't have the bumper.
That's why he was jumping on the diving board.
Hop on board when we get to the snowmobiles.
No, I bet in Armada he was probably dominant, right?
Yeah,
Put that guy in a boat, he's gonna fry. But a different look, a new map. Hope you enjoyed Eyes On with Miami.
That was sick, dude.
Don't know the physics in game behind how Bob managed to do the cannonball off of. How do you do that? And then he couldn't replicate it. It was truly special. That might have been the best moment we've had so far.
Yeah. Well, and Bob's still trying to figure out mouse and keyboard because he switched to that. So.
Oh, snap.
He's trying his hard. Bob,
there.
We love you, buddy. You're trying your hardest. Unfortunately, the team got smoked, but you've got more chances. We continue on with the multiplayer reveal for Cold War. But before we get to our next map, our next mode, we're going to toss it over to our good friend, Nameless.
Yeah, if that wasn't intended to be in the game, that needs to be in the game. What Bob just did was absolutely spectacular. And Miami's a really interesting map, right? Like, it's a nighttime setting, but there's still little vibrant areas like the pool and the neon lights that you saw. We saw literally every single weapon that's in this game displayed on this map. We saw snipers, shotguns, the Type 823, which is sort of that mini Uzi gun. We saw players like Scump and Priest are running it. They were going off, like getting 10 to 12 kills in a row, getting chopper gunners, and absolutely lighting up the map. I mean, we're seeing M4s still, but we're seeing players sort of decide on what's the gun that's kind of OP right now, and it seems to be that
M4,
Type
bro.
823. And now we're seeing Priest right here. He actually got the chopper gunner very early on in this game, but he was only able to pick up like 3 or 4 kills, and he was like, man, this is so dark, I can't see anybody. And he was just roaming around. He wasn't able to pick up too many, and he's like, there's so many buildings, but at least he can see the entire map and call out for the rest of his squad. On this game in particular, it's starting to get a little bit more sweaty. Players were starting to go for the big games. They were going for the YouTube videos, and you could see Priest was frustrated that he couldn't pick up any more kills inside of this chopper gunner. I think it was later on, we also saw Scump with the chopper gunner go on a crazy spree. He was playing against like Nick Merckx and Tim and all those guys, absolutely lighting them up. We saw some rage quits. Also right here, we're seeing the 74U. A lot of players are still loving to run this, and every single player that we've seen using the 74U has had that laser on it. They love to hip fire with it. And right there we saw overkill with the sniper. And this is that spree that I was talking to you guys about. See, he got the chopper gunner, but Scump was able to see literally everyone. You heard him commenting on it like, this isn't a normal pub. I'm playing against some good players, and they're getting destroyed. Right here, he picks up like, I don't even know, like 10, 12, 13 kills in a row.
Yeah,
and when we
that's
switched
crazy.
over to the opposite team, it was Tim, and he was like, I don't even know what to do, man. We're just getting smoked. because when that chopper gunner's in the sky, you have to stay inside and you can't get to the domination points. Another thing to highlight is that in Cold War, the domination zones are a lot bigger, so it's going to
way bigger. Holy cow, chat. They're big. They're huge, man.
Hopping on board here with the Toronto Ultra squad, we saw them roaming around here with that 74U and the MP5. A lot of these players on the CDL teams running submachine guns, overkill as well, pulling out an AR. And right there to the left is that diving board. We saw Bob jump up here. He counted it down. He pointed out the spot that he was staying in the hotel. And then he just gets a super jump. Like, what is that? He tried to do it a couple times after this, and he wasn't able to achieve
That's
it.
awesome.
But, man, that was a cool game. But we're going to get into some more gameplay here in a bit. I'm going to throw it back to Maven and Merc.
All right, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, dude, it
Now,
highlights like red or blue based on who has
We
it.
continue to hop through some of the various locales we have in Cold War. Well, we've had the ocean, we've had the dunes, we've had the downtown life. Now we're going to be heading in kind of more urban
Moscow,
feel
this looks
into
pretty cool.
Moscow 6v6 team deathmatch, TDM, obviously one of the more popular modes in the history.
I want to see the new modes, man. I don't care about TDM. I want to see VIP escort, and I want to see the firefight, dude.
Do you want my jacket?
No, it's okay.
You're not getting it.
I appreciate that, but yeah, it is. Yeah, just love going to all the different environments, all the different locations. Vaughn was really talking about that. We're going to take you all over the world, so cannot wait to check out this map.
Yeah, just the variety we've seen so far has been absolutely awesome. Once the players get loaded in, we'll hop into that. But Joe, if you had to pick one moment so far of the 3 games we watched, what has been your favorite moment? And you can't say the diving board.
Ciao, be right back. I'm gonna grab a snack real quick.
Obviously, Scump, you know, in the chopper gun and doing what he does best. I really had a lot of fun with Armada because I thought Armada, what they really showed was the different environments and the way you could play that. You could stay on the boat. You could go with the vehicles. If you wanted to, you could be super deadly in the water. So that map just looked great, dude. The zip line looks so smooth. Just a lot of different elements that you could play around.
Yeah, just a variety of gameplay I'm excited to toy around with for sure when we get hands on it and we get to grind. But we're getting ready to get into the lobby with these famous streamers and personalities as they get ready to go 6v6 TDM. Noisy Butter is going to be kicking off. Looking through, looks like some of the shotguns and what variety you can find there. But I think one of the things I've been trying to keep an eye out for is I read kind of coming into this that we're going to have, like, I guess when you're changing attachments, like percentages, so you can see how much is going to affect things like fire rate and recoil, which I haven't noticed yet as they're swapping through, but I just think that's awesome. I love to know, like, the exact impact something's going to happen. That
yeah, because in the past it was just a bar.
Yeah.
And I won't lie, as I used to be a competitive player, a pro player, a lot of the times that bar didn't mean anything. It was like
green, red, okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't, whatever it does. But yeah, actually knowing the percentage, what you're really getting into from gun to gun, it's going to be really cool to mess with.
All right, well, again, this is Moscow. First look at it, at the global multi-reveal for Cold War.
Also, you can run around.
You'll see a lot of this going through settings. Like motion blur recommended. I know that's one of the first things that I will personally turn off. Like it looks a little bit cleaner.
What are we doing?
Yeah, everyone but one player, I think, pushed out the same side.
Yeah, I think when we got on board, she was talking about what do you love so far? It's really the colors and Treyarch, their color palette. I've always talked about it. It is just beautiful. But she runs into a shotgun, and a lot of these creators trying to answer questions, trying to play the game. It is tough to balance.
I didn't get a chance to show you guys the sharks though. There's sharks on that map.
Oh, she was sort of.
And it's cool.
Wait, there are sharks?
Wait, so what you wanted is in there?
I didn't know that wasn't in my notes. I didn't know there were actually sharks.
Why not?
Oh, I'm never playing that map. I am terrified of sharks. One time.
That's in the middle of the ocean.
No, one time when I was 13 years old, I went on a trip to Hawaii, and we were swimming in this one area, right? And then we got out of swimming from there, and we went up on this cliff, and we're looking down. The water was so clear, and we saw multiple sharks right where we were swimming. And I'm never going in open water again.
Are you sure they weren't dolphins?
They were 100% sharks, and I was nearly eaten.
Are you 100%?
Yes, no, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, it scarred me for life.
This map is cool.
All right.
I love the design of it. Like, I guess.
Trying to hear Jacob's
No,
thoughts.
one more.
He loves TDM. Now, he was talking about how much he loves TDM. So this is what maps a very fast gameplay. You can see from the size of it. It's got an urban feel to it for sure, but I want to see which building, because one of the things we were looking through is like a metro station, kind of like the central hub, and that's kind of the connector. So this is the this is the metro station.
Bro, Nuketown variant would be the dopest thing ever. I have not heard anything like that. But that would be super cool if they did a Nuketown variant. They probably will. Or if anything, they'll probably have it as like a limited time map.
Adjustments. It's got a proximity mine as well. But yeah, I think it's like what you talked about, right? This just sort of, this is the place you want to be.
Yeah, it just seems like it has like a connector to basically every part of the map, just based on position.
Where's the content creator playlist?
Over to Zuma. The Italian stallion.
Who's that? Noah? I think Noah's getting smoked.
Yeah, might be.
So I wonder how long it's taking these guys to like get used to look at the mini map again, right? Just
That's
like
true,
just actually taking a look. Where are those red dots at? You need a suppressor if you want to stay off that mini map.
Well, it's interesting too when you think about like maybe some higher level players. Like I struggle to sometimes look at the map, but like when you were competing and you were playing high level, I think you told me your eyes were like on the mini map like 90% of the time.
It was a game within a game. Yeah, I mean you were about 70% of the time like looking at the mini map. Where do you have to rotate? Where is the gunfire? Where do you have to set up? So that's definitely going to take some time. We're on board with Zuma, but I think we're getting Noah J's audio. Okay, so now we're switching to Legion.
At least I'm positive.
Oh, yes, you are losing.
Positively in love with a shotgun.
But Legion, you're a winner.
Dude, for real. This game looks so nice. And, dude, check this out. We're watching this on a stream. So you're having two buffers. You're going through two, like, bottlenecks. So the actual graphics that you see here, if it looks nice on here, imagine you playing this on your PC or playing this on your console. Golly. This will be amazing. It's probably going to be the most beautiful Call of Duty they've ever created.
Deputy Hadbad,
also known as Enable.
Is he wearing a headband?
No.
That's just his hair now?
Yeah.
Just making fun of his hair.
I don't have the luxury of hair, but if I had it, I wouldn't be doing that.
No. What
looks
about
like
your beard? What if we did this to your beard?
It might look cool, but it looks like he cut off like the edge of a mop and just put it on.
You think it might just be a bowl cut?
It looks like a wig.
bowl cut. Like it's just he put a bowl on his head and went all.
That's savage.
I'm being mean. Enable and I are boys, so I'm allowed to say this stuff, but Enable, we love you. Just gotta do something about that.
Trying to figure out how it felt to throw tech.
And to be fair, right now, you know, with the current situation globally, maybe he just doesn't have the
Yeah, the wet texture? Dude, the water looks so good, man.
Well, I'm actually interested. Talking about melee and with the shot punch.
If you think about Black Ops 4, so like one bullet and a punch was a kill, basically, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Who was that? Trimax. Ooh. The snap.
Well, no, I think we're on with Trimax. He's got caught by somebody. I don't know who he got caught by. But no, somebody hit him with the movement for sure. And I am not fluent in any language other than English.
You told me you were fluent in French and German. You told me that.
And Russian.
I don't think you told me that one.
I travel a lot. Very cultured.
I'm very cultured.
I took 3
The
years
Flash,
of high school, that's
you forgot everything.
The Flash thematics is really cool.
Where's the library? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Okay, well, at least you got that in case you ever need to find a library.
Yeah, well, you never know. In an emergency situation, you might need a library. But some quality beams into the window there from Typical Gamer. We saw it from somebody else's POV on like the first map or second.
Dude, his
map.
camera
He
looks
just
so good,
incinerated
man.
somebody. As we
Get that
continue to
nice
hop
blur
through
in the background, man. I want that so bad.
All over the world competing in this, and we'll try to highlight that as we continue on through the day. But for those watching, we hope you're enjoying getting the first eyes on with Kotaga, though, as he is just melting through the competition inside of the metro station, but ultimately will drop.
And I think that's what Legion was sort of talking about, is like, we had a couple of maps where everybody was trying everything out. Now people want to win. People want to pull out the 74U.
What? I mean, I get that way too. Like at the beginning of titles, like it's like I want to try everything, but then once you find one you're comfortable with, one gun that really clicks.
Is Hutch giving a pep talk to it? Does he have a missile turret?
In the water texture, yeah, I agree. I agree. They did a great job at like making you really feel like you're in the water, but also being able to still see.
Let me try.
Well, show us. Try your little bunny hop in.
Yeah, try to hit it.
Well, you can do kind of
A little bit. Oh, the back slide.
I like that.
Okay. There's definitely some fluidity
Well,
that
yeah,
all the players are trying to figure out.
I like the little slide hop. Well, that's one thing that kind of threw me off between like Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare, because you used to be able to jump and slide backwards and you couldn't last year. And I tried sometimes, I just like crouch and be like, oh, forgot.
We got a war machine, which looks to be a score streak. So we have a war machine coming in from Cammy. The war machine's gone. Okay,
He couldn't. Oh no, he still has it.
Maybe because he didn't shoot one, but Sky took his head off.
Oh yeah, no, his head got popped off like a plum.
Whoa.
Oh, well, the war machine,
Wow.
that plum just exploded.
Okay, we'll see. Okay, so he used one and it's gone now. So it is gone.
Okay, so he kept it because he hadn't used it yet. Yeah,
It looks like this is a pretty close game, 64-63.
Oh, the flashbang. Yeah, dude. I do like the
A lot of
flashbang.
different elements. You can play on
It's
the
a very
outside,
different
you can play
thematic.
inside.
Very different to what they've done.
Well, this is Cammy, who, if you watch the Call of Duty League, he was one of the more prolific snipers, and you saw him
Another war
snapping it in there.
machine. You're gonna need flak jacket with this thing.
Boom! Boom!
It's swag. It's completely busted, bro. And you can put it away. It's completely broken.
Oh my god.
Oh my
He got the final kill with
Body
it.
is broken after that was a point-blank war machine to the chest.
Yeah, so Swaggy has figured out that he's like, yo, that war machine is nuts. He's gonna roll with that.
Yeah, he's having
Yeah.
a 5.5 KD. That's pretty solid.
Dude, yeah.
And Jack was like, that thing is busted. So
You shoot that, like, there's no more body left. Like, there's no body.
Now pop it over to Midnight's POV.
Literally blew him up.
Devin, we're undefeated.
We actually like
We've literally
undefeated.
I
That's
definitely
awesome.
got the least amount of kills on
Don't
the
mind me.
team, but
Gonna eat a mango.
Yo, play the game.
Well, they are rolling. You hear just dubs for Midnight, but Joe, we're going to fill a little bit of time in chat here. As I think we're going to start to watch. We've had some of the European POVs, but we've been watching a lot of some of the American influencers and streamers. We're going to be, excuse me, hopping over to the European side of things and kind of showing how that's going to break down. But again, so many streamers from all over the world want to really highlight what they bring to the table and their gameplay. But what did you think of Moscow? I digged it. It looked like a fun map.
It looked awesome. Like I said, like we saw where Cammy
Moscow looked pretty cool. But I'm waiting for them to do a new freaking thing. I don't care about Team Deathmatch. Like, the maps are cool, but I want to see VIP escort. I want to see how it plays, because that looks so cool.
It's powerful. Yeah, it's a score streak.
You need to do it.
You should be wiping people off the map. And yeah, from Swag's POV, that thing was absolutely dominating the competition. Got to see it from a couple of the different players. But before we continue on and check out some of the different POVs and maps, we're going to kick it over to Nameless.
Yeah, that was an awesome map. I don't know about you guys, but that map sort of is giving me nostalgia from Black Ops 2. Just the way the fights were happening there, 74 U's, and then just watch people pull out that.
It's cool how
machine.
that
thing was
side camera, the
insane,
camera
and
that they
I'm sure
first
we're
went
gonna
to,
have it for you guys
is
to see once
inside
again
that
here
freaking
in the highlights. But yeah,
like
that
videos
center
of
map, the
player.
flow of it, you have to get inside and move through the train yard, right? So we see right here on the street, you have him running that AK-47, trying to pick up some kills with the AR. We haven't seen too many AK-47s, but now switching over to the 74U, Nick's going to pick up a massive two-piece here, and once again, we see the laser strapped on it so he can hip fire it. That was a big two-piece as they get control of the center.
Andy, thanks for liking the stream, bro. Appreciate you hanging out.
You got to control the flow.
We're watching some multiplayer for Call of Duty Cold War. Oh, you sent me a message in Discord. My bad.
Well, he's actually the first one I've seen not have the laser, but he was hitting some absolute.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, we're streaming tonight. I got an interview today at 4, so I'm actually not gonna go golfing. So I'll be there on time.
Switching up their weapons, right?
But yeah, bro.
Everybody's not
Yeah,
just
we're
running one
streaming
weapon.
for
We're seeing
sure, bro.
snipers, we're seeing LMGs. We even
After
saw
watching
some
this, I
shotguns
really want
early
to play
on
some
in this
Warzone.
game. In Team Deathmatch, you can pretty much run any gun that you want and play yourself, right? It's just you trying to get those kills and help out the squad. Gataga, this guy's been playing Call of Duty for a very long time. The French monster, he's picking up some big kills. Moving on, you see Hutch. And one thing I love about Hutch's gameplay, he's always chilling by himself. When he looks around, you don't see any teammates in sight, and he's just trying to pick up those kills. He was running the M4, a fan favorite from Modern Warfare, now in Cold War, also still very good. And this is the War Machine. This is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. This thing is beefy. You can put it away, pull it back out, and you can pick up a two-piece. It seems like nobody in these lobbies was running flak jackets, so they were all just getting destroyed by the War Machine. And moving on to swag here, this is that crazy frenzy you saw him get with the War Machine. He picks up like 5 or 6 kills. And wow, Moscow is just a fast-paced, super fun urban map. I cannot wait to see more. But let's get into the next game, Maven and Merc.
Thank you, Nameless. Yes, let's continue on, Joe. I believe we're going to check out Hardpoint now, one of the fan favorites for the competitive side, which we
Bro, I want to see freaking VIP, man.
Satellite, a map we saw
how are you not going to show the new,
map was now with a different mode? We'll see how this one will play out. And
how are you not going to show the new freaking
I'm just
gameplay?
excited to see some of our RCDL
game
pros
mode
sort of take this on, the way the spawns work. You heard Maddox talk about it from our devs. You know, that old school spawn system that we love. Rotation's important. One thing to note that he talked about, you're going to know 10 seconds ahead of that rotation where the next hill is going to go. So hopefully that helps your team rotate to the next one. We know how important that is.
Well, especially early in the title.
But didn't,
people are still trying
Andy,
to figure
correct
out
me
the
if I'm wrong if you're still watching. Didn't Hardpoint always give you like a 30-second kind of like
Moscow, I digged it. That just
like a 30-second gap before it actually went live for you to kind of rotate, or no? Or am I thinking of something else? I'm thinking maybe Cyber? No, I don't know.
The mid-game or like mid-map havoc that you could have. We saw shotguns being used, SMGs, but now over to Ricky's, you see him really messing with the MP5, and we saw there's a wild card where you can put up to 8 attachments on it, and you can see how stacked he's trying to make this gun.
8
right
attachments
just
on a
looking
gun.
through those attachments, you had one
I'm
that
totally
did
doing that.
plus 150% of vehicle damage. So maybe if you really want to have a weapon to deal with those score streaks, you can. As it looks like he's just trying to.
Yeah, they're making it sound like it's brand new. I don't think so.
You know, the lobby's trying to get set up, but excited to see satellite again.
Yeah, bro, just chatting here.
The way that map plays
in
an objective-based mode.
Well, it'll be a lot different than what we saw in Kill Confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah, like as much as Kill Confirmed has an objective, it's still very, I don't know, can be a
TDM-esque.
little, can be a little set up. Yeah, like TDM exactly. Whereas there's a
Any
little
kind of
bit more
twist,
line
Andy.
rhythm to something
I've been
like
trying to get you to like
see, 'cause this is obviously
play
a show match in
Warzone
every sense
Roulette,
of the word.
where
Players
we
just
like
trying
do
to,
different like
well,
objectives.
get content for their
If you're down, dude, I'm
content
so down
channels and
for
just
it. I love
enjoy
it.
the
I
new
love
game.
doing the content.
waiting
Like,
on the official
I don't even
launch
care
and the beta
about
later
the
in the year.
dubs,
We
dude.
might be
All I care
starting
about
off
is the
with
content.
Deputy
Like, I want to have
As
fun.
we head to Angola, Central Africa, satellite. It's Hardpoint. On with the
I'm thinking of headquarters. Okay.
Let's see what Enable can do. Going through his settings right now. He's got Mud Dog, he's got Kismet on his team. This looks like a pretty good Hardpoint squad. As right away, that Hardpoint pops. Something that we saw this year was like a 10-second sort of cooldown before it sort of started. This time, you don't have that.
Okay, well, I'm dead.
Just get right into the mix.
Yeah, you just get right into it.
My team.
Scum's on the other team. Yeah.
Okay.
As you see the smokes coming out, we heard the smokes are strong in Cold War.
There are just smokes everywhere as people are trying to get
Wow.
in and lock the point. Well, somebody already hits the flank early. It's the Scarf Lord, Bobby Poff, finding a little flank on through.
Okay.
See the spawns flip as well, but yeah, looks like rocking the XM4. Nice shots from Cat.
Oh,
And that's what I'm excited to see. Is see the the next hardpoint 10 seconds before this the new one pops. So I want to see that, what that looks like. Shane has that 74U still out.
I want to see it. I care about my kitty
like-
but getting
There we
bored.
go.
I
It
need
looks like
something to do.
yeah, with 10 seconds left, you see it on your
Spice.
mini.
Yeah,
I know
bro.
you highlighted
I'll
that.
hit you with some like
You love it. It's been a
garam
fun
masala
iteration.
type
Do
of
you have,
spice, bro.
I don't know, favorite gun of what you've seen so far? Is that it?
74U or the 74? Because I feel like, or the 47, the AK-47. Because I feel like the AK-47,
Yeah, man. It's a lot of fun.
In a lot of Call of
It's a lot
Duty
of fun.
titles at times, because usually
Get you
it's
doing
known
different
as
things.
that super heavy hitting, but what does that come along with? It's typically a lot of recoil. So I want to see how it performs in this title.
Well, with the sheer number of attachments you're going to be able to have, like, who knows? You might be able to really tweak that to more to your liking, but Priesta's POV.
Ooh, the M16, the first one we've seen, the burst gun. I love burst guns.
Wait, that smoke is
Oh, he gets
actually
one
fucking
clean
me up.
burst in, but I think he had 3-4 players he was trying to deal with it. But let's stick with his POV for a second if we can.
I need to change
UAV up,
the stock,
M16
actually,
in
from what I had
hand.
before.
I think this is like the first burst gun we've really
My
seen in all the
snipe is
POVs
so
we've checked
slow
out.
now.
Yeah, there was a burst pistol. I think it was called the Diamatti that we saw. The burst pistol is always really strong secondaries. But you see the next comes up. An elimination comes in, and it looks like he wants to edit this a little bit. He's talking a lot about the stock. It looks like he's going to go with the tactical stock. I don't know what it does, but he feels like it's important.
Just to highlight, though, still a cool feature in this particular title, the fact that you can do that on the fly, right? You can edit attachments inside of the game, really tweak and find that sweet spot you're looking for.
Ooh, what is this weapon that Legion is rocking? I like this scope as well, switching it up.
Oh no. Bro,
Yeah, he was finding the long lines of sight. I mean, it's only got 20 bullets in the clip, but it seems like it's hitting very, very hard.
Uh-oh. No!
Oh, it looks like a semi-auto. At least it sounds that way. But he's going up against Sim. He's going up against Nick, his mate. There are some stacked squadrons in this game.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like randomized at first or if they were joining particular teams, but may the RNG gods be with you.
I'm at the messy bits of the mango,
It's,
so I'm
yeah, it's
turn off my
98
display.
to 21. So the focus, unfortunately, for his squad has not necessarily been on the objective, but you live and you learn.
Everybody's getting really excited when they have Scump on their team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's been one common theme we've heard from like 3 different people now. Like, oh, we have the king on our squad. That feels good.
Come on, Crim. That's really Crim. I'm gonna talk some mad shit after this.
Cat with the sniper out in the dunes, out in the hills. Gives you a lot of cover. Can use that landscape to your advantage. And as well, Drifter hits a nice shot right there on the bob.
Dude, so yeah, some of those like bits of cover you can get are nutty, but test you with a little quick scope, but yeah, frustrated that the stun connects. And yeah, you'll be watching his sniping vids probably the entire year. Is this, yeah, just at first glance, like, it just looks like, yeah, like sniping's back. Like sniping looks really, really fun in this title.
It's really snappy. You know, like the aim down sight. Like we saw that last year a bit with marksman rifles, not as much really. I think at times with the AX-50 in Modern Warfare, but you know, as you said, with that wild card, you could sort of stack it.
No, it looks very, very snappy. And speaking of snappy, Testy snapping right now. 2 are going to drop. 3rd in front. He's going to get fried as well as hit after hit after hit.
And I'm actually curious. It doesn't look like it, but one thing Treyarch loves to do with snipers is they don't put aim assist on it, right? Compared to other Call of Duty titles that typically have it, Treyarch says no, and it does not look like you have that aim assist. So it's going to definitely take some adjustment with these snipes.
Certainly, certainly. Well, he's hungry for the streaks, and you saw him get like 4 in a row there. Again, like the multiplayer stacks up as you're earning points. He's now on 5 in a row within this life, so he's getting closer and closer to accruing these streaks. But just one left in the snipe as he's trying to locate a target to hit the shot. Nice movement there. Up to a 6 streak, napalm strike, locked and loaded.
Yeah, I think he was talking
Torch
about...
him! Torch him!
He was talking about a chopper in the air that he's trying to stay away from. Was that, I thought that was going to be a collat. The napalm comes in as well. Testy is going off for us.
He hits the snipe. He burns to alive. The sub's on point as well as Testy is putting on a clinic on satellite. Finally, he's going to drop, but what a spree that was.
Yeah, he gets a little caught, and well, Swaggy's got the War Machine. He's got a chopper as well. His team's got a 40-point lead. So he's enjoying that. And yeah.
That player no longer has legs.
Okay, there you see the flak jacket.
Didn't matter. He is still dead.
I think that player might be, there might have been multiple on the point.
Could have been. Could have been.
Can't see her. She's on the hill.
Yeah, those hills are going to be nutty, man. Like, I
Nuts.
feel like you can
Yeah.
the bits of cover you can get.
How am I dying there? Please tell me.
Oh, Jack. He must have been up late. He seems whiny today.
Think so?
He did get back from a
He was
a
probably
wonderful-
really excited hanging out with us.
Well, he got a great vacation back from Napa yesterday. We did get to spend a little bit of time with Courage, but he's looking to fry today, and my God, swag.
This is the map for it,
Yeah,
baby.
this is not Miami. It's a little bit easier
This
to see.
is the map for it.
This entire team just got shredded to bits by high caliber rounds from a chopper gunner.
Dude, this reminds me of like Black Ops 1, dude. Like firing range,
It's a direct
just
sequel,
lighting
right?
it up.
Direct sequel. Oh my, yeah, that looked a little bit easier to line up than Miami.
I can't turn my shit.
And that was just a feast. Like a hungry hippo, just gobbling up the opposition. My God, they just keep going
Is
down.
no one gonna
They're
shoot
just-
this thing?
They're just spawning in front of it and getting destroyed.
Thinking this might be a gameplay for Swag.
I think Swag's having fun. I don't know about the other team. Oh, they're there.
There
Now the
are
rockets are
so
coming
many
in.
rockets coming in now. You can see in the top left how much health his helicopter has.
Somebody shoot it!
So close to getting taken down. There we go, finally. He's up to 7,000 damage dealt already.
Very cool.
All right. Well, I think his streak just said 15,
All right.
maybe, as we left his POV.
Okay.
So, yeah, he got quite a few.
Dude, that man
big
goes
kills through the
fire.
chopper
I
gunner.
don't really like working with.
Okay.
But I'll show you guys what it looks like
The
at
Krig.
least. 5 rockets. This is more than 5. That was a couple of.
Oh yeah, it did seem like a lot of rockets.
Duh, I'm digging his camera, dude. I wish it was a little bit
AK-47. I wanted
lower.
to see it in play.
Oh,
But that,
you
like-
can tell just there it hits hard, but
I saw
That
him play
depth
for half
ratio
second.
is just
yeah,
ridiculous.
it didn't
I
last
love it.
long.
You know, sometimes that happens. We call that the cast a curse.
Yeah.
Je paie les là, il va là-bas. Ok. Bon, on va gagner tranquillou. Et après, ça se-
He's French.
Trying to decipher the gameplay strategy.
Okay, well, I'm
Is
not
it
gonna be
Italian? I don't know.
47, I'm sad. The Type 821 here with T.
Yeah, I think we used to have this out earlier.
Yo, dude, that mango was fired, dude, man. What type of fruit you
I
get?
think he-
Yeah, bro. I
yeah,
just
I'm
needed
pretty
a
sure that was
snack.
like a streak,
So my
plus a
mom,
combination of a shotgun.
my mom made some upside down
Teep
pineapple
was just
pineapple
loved to
cake.
bits.
Oh, it was so good.
Well, Teep, you
So
gotta
I grabbed
focus
a
on the
piece of that and
objective
then
more,
grabbed the
buddy.
mango.
Yeah, T. This is all. This is not the TP show.
I
No,
freaking
in
love
every
Bobby, dude.
single
He's
game
so
you've ever competed
funny.
in, Teep, your ass is in the hard point.
Yeah, get in there, buddy. It's
Guy
because you're not,
starts
you're not,
streaming and thinks he's a slayer.
you're not there. You're not there for it. To go in first.
You're right. But look at Bob's face, dude. He's locked in, not doing Bob cracks me up.
I love it.
That's how you know. That's the Bob locked in face.
But we have seen probably like more highlight plays in this particular map. When you think about what Swag was able to do.
What do you think about
with the
loadout weapon
chopper,
swap?
the
Yeah, you were
sight,
talking
the
about that
test
last
that
time,
we
Andy.
did. Yeah, there have
I
been
think
some
that would be
absurd
awesome.
moments
Like,
as enabled
let's
Deputy
do like
had
a. I can do like a random name generator thing, or not generator, but like
20-point game with 50 seconds to go on the
like
clock.
Yeah, like game
it's almost like a
clock.
generator where like you're able to like people are able to like you choose random people, you know, so instead of choosing each other, like
I
it's
love
random.
The passion.
Randomized.
I love the passion. There's that DMI
And then
I was talking about.
each person can choose a loadout for them, whether it's good or bad. I've seen I forgot who it was. It's one of the streamers we're actually watching right now. He actually did a video of that on YouTube, and it looked so
it looks
funny.
like they can't
Oh,
even
dude,
get the
strawberries for
rockets off.
sure, man.
That
I love
seems to be the
strawberries.
problem. Yeah.
How long does this fucking thing last?
Yeah, this thing looks very strong.
Hey, you got
Let's go, Jericho.
You got it.
The biggest play of the game. Hey, the good thing, they're only down a few points, but the chopper gunners look good.
Yeah. They certainly do.
Looks like a chopper made out of vibranium. I don't even know. Like,
what's
All I'm saying, man, is Andy, if I get Jura for this, I'm gonna give him like
what's it called?
dually pistols and a shotgun.
Yeah, I was thinking adamantium.
yeah. That's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna give him
Okay,
some
all right,
whack
metal
stuff,
expert, I
bro.
didn't
I'm gonna get him a slug round
Or
shotgun.
I don't know what it is.
Some mineral.
Yeah. Back to Scump's POV, you can see why several of the content creators want to be on his team, as they are up 100 points.
And Seth's running it up, baby. Seth's running it up right now. He's having a great day.
What was it, a little 1600
Hey,
train
Mike,
for
Chopper's getting me some
Scumpy?
kills.
Choo
Let's
choo
go.
action.
Getting me some good production out of the attack chopper right now.
Okay, it's good quality production. He's just trying to find something. Someone's going off. Fearful. Fearful is just taking someone down with the chopper gunner. So you got attack helicopters. You have chopper gunners in the air. Maven, I am going to need you to lock and load with rocket launchers.
C-Mount, if you're still watching,
That could be my secondary at all times.
or you were just talking to me.
I'm gonna
What's
max
it called?
that
Dude, the
thing out.
rocks look great. Like these canyon rocks, like the shadows and
He's gotta
stuff,
watch
and
this kill
the
cam.
texture and the light. It just looks so nice.
Marksman! Yeah, you saw it. That's just one of the ones you take on the chin. Like, all right, yeah, nice
Good
shot.
I was going overkill and
This
giving a
is the
javelin and
RPG.
RPG as
Rocking
the two.
Just switch it up, try all the different weapons. This game almost over.
That's amazing. We need to establish ground rules though. Like we can't do like if we're gonna do RPGs, you can't have double. You can have double weapons,
guns
like
we've
double
seen,
of the
just
same
the-
weapons.
I don't know, the sound and feel of them just looks.
This guy, Noah J.
Satisfying.
Noah
Like,
J
there's
did a
just like a
video
weightiness
of
to
this
kind of
exact thing we're
gunfire.
talking about.
I
It
love
was
it.
so funny.
Noah is excited because he's almost there. And that's the thing, right? Obviously, the score streaks, they don't reset after death. But if you're having a tough game, you might not get one of the higher costly score streaks.
I saw some people kind of tweeting during this and saying, like, yes, it's different now with keeping it through death, but, like, with the multiplier, like, you really need to have, like, some nice streaks because they're going to be hard to earn.
Yeah.
But now War Machine out for Hutch. As he's
Oh my
hitting
God.
people just
You do
getting
not
blown
have
to
black
smithereens.
jacket on. It is one, and you're gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got the metal boomer applies perfectly to Hutch. Oh, mistakes are made, but also takes out half the enemy team.
We've all done that. We've all done that. And I actually saw on the bottom of the screen I really like, it said the percentage of damage dealt that you do, right? So when you get that elimination.
I like that.
Right, so if he did 97%. Like that, you did a lot of the work.
Wow, what just popped up on his screen? There were like 62 lines of text. He did a lot of stuff there, apparently, with that kill. But Marksman was the one with the nasty snipe we saw earlier in the game. We'll see if he can put on a show for us as we get to the tail end of this. Just 1.1 seconds remaining, so this could end any moment once there's a bit of contest or somebody stepping out of the hard
Ooh, that
point, but
looked good.
still go over the quick
Nah,
scopes.
Marksman, you don't. You had some
Jimmy
nasty
killed him,
snipes.
Jimmy.
You
Oh,
just
perfect.
missed that little flick.
I love the
It's
squad.
Okay, you did not suck. We've all been there. Like, I got
He's rebounding just fine for the victory. Hits the shots. 57 eliminations for him. 237 to 192 victories. We hop over to Zuma, the Italian stallion, for the moment, but just hopping through a lot of these players and some of
Italian
their
stallion.
highlight moments. But that might have been the best map for just showing off some crazy plays so far.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm doing what I can. Like I'm playing against some pros sometimes, some really great players.
That would have been nasty if he
Oh
hit that.
man, it feels like everybody's getting comfortable, Maven.
Yeah.
Especially with these snipers.
All right, chat. I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer, probably for one more game. I got an interview that I'm going today. Actually, because of this whole COVID stuff, I actually got furloughed from my job as AV tech. So I'm applying to GameStop.
That was insane. We saw the snipes,
Just
we
for
saw
the time
War Machine
being,
hit, we
sell
saw
some
the
games
attack
and hopefully
chopper.
get
I
mad
feel like
discounts
there
on the
was just a wide
PS5
breadth of just crazy,
and
insane
on the
plays
Xbox
there
One
on
X.
satellite. We saw kill confirmed on it earlier. This time it's going to be the hard point mode. Some players focusing on the objective, some players focusing on lighting it up in the kill feed. But yeah, you can't argue. There's been a lot of variety so far and some shining moments for sure.
And again, every single time we go to a map like Satellite, you can see the different elements that you want to play around. If you don't want close quarters, you can go out.
I will, yeah. I posted I actually posted my stream on my interview. I'm a huge gamer. I actually lived in Australia for 3 years, and I actually worked for a gaming company out there too.
And well,
So,
Nameless
yeah,
has been
it should
doing
be
our
an easy
breakdowns
interview.
post-match. This one should be an easy and a fun one because there were plenty of highlight moments. Nameless,
Last one
take it away,
standing
bud.
on the train wins.
That
Yes!
was one of the craziest
I
games
love
we've
it.
had so far, if not the craziest. I mean, we saw snipers.
Gas
freeze,
is probably gonna
we
kill
saw
us
players
before
picking
anything.
up chopper gunners, and in that particular game, if you're listening to the in-game comms, every single player was trying to get their score streaks. We saw the War Machine come back out to play, and there's some trends that we're seeing here. Every time it's on Jericho, know he's shooting down a chopper in the sky. If it's on Swag, we're seeing a War Machine, and if it's on Testy, we're going to be seeing some snipes. You see Shane here with the 74U early on, picking up some kills. And this was hardpoint, so a lot of our CDL pros and CDL pro coaches, they are going to be more well prepared for the hardpoint game mode. We saw the M16 for the first time today in one of our CDL pros' hands. Priesta, he was trying to pick up some kills, and right here I heard him, he was complaining about the smoke. He was like, I couldn't see anything. There's so much smoke, and in the Cold War, smokes are insane. They're a lot bigger, and you could use them to your advantage, and you see it coming out early to play here on Satellite Hardpoint. We're seeing this Type 63 once again pick up a ton of kills, and this was the spree that I was most excited to watch. Testy, he said it early on. He was like, I want to get some streaks, man. I need to go off. I need to pick up streaks. He misses one shot, and then he just goes on a crazy spree. He picks up like 3 snipes. He pulls out his 74U, picks up another kill, and it's just such a satisfying kill with that sniper, especially when you get a headshot. The sound in Cold War is absolutely amazing. The napalm strike comes out, picks up 2 kills, and right here, keep your eye on the sniper. It looks like he gets a collab, but he picks up 1,
Wow.
and then the napalm gets another 2. So this was just an exciting play out of Testy, and it was crazy because he called it right before it all happened. Hopping on board here with Swag, like I said, every single game, this guy's going off. He has the War Machine, also has 2 streaks.
Imploder, yeah.
No big deal. They finally pulled out Flak Jacket, but he's still able to get those kills, and he's just been sticking with the M4, right? Like, he comes from Warzone, he loves the M4, going into Cold War, it's almost just as good. Chopper Gunner, lighting up Satellite. Now, this map is completely open, there's no buildings. So if you get a Chopper Gunner, you're pretty much gonna just fry everybody on the map. And you see Swag right here, he has no remorse for the other team. Yeah, that was incredible. That was one of the best games we've had so far. And if today couldn't get any better, we have a special announcement for you guys at home. Jess and Clint, take it away.
Well, thank you very much, Nameless, as we gear up to dive into one of the other brand new modes coming up into Cold War multiplayer, VIP Escort. There are a few updates for everyone that we wanted to go over with you guys about free post-launch content and how Cold War is built for the PlayStation 5.
So Treyarch has committed to continuing to deliver a lot of content for free as part of Black Ops Cold War's post-launch seasons. Stuff like new maps, new modes, new base weapons, and more will be rolled out for free for players across the post-launch seasons of the game, just like Modern Warfare did last year.
This is awesome. So does that mean that just by playing, I can keep getting access to all sorts of new multiplayer content every few weeks or so?
Yeah, exactly. And from what I've been told, Treyarch's got solid plans for post-launch multiplayer content, and they're going to roll out a lot more detail on this before launch.
Jess, you've got the knowledge hookup.
I know
so
it.
a lot of people are also wondering how Black Ops Cold War will take advantage of the next-gen consoles, and specifically the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, right. And so new console years are always super exciting because devs can bring fans these awesome experiences in all their glory by using the power of these new consoles. Treyarch and crew are focused on taking advantage of 5 key features for Black Ops fans. First off is higher refresh rate. Cold War can take advantage of the PS5's ability to run at 120 hertz. So if you've got a display
That's it? Bro, my monitor's 144.
as a player, that's going to translate into cut down input lag, which is going to give you a really
120 hertz is trash, dude.
I like the sound
PC
of that,
players can do
Jess, and I know
244.
resolution is always a big one for players too. Maxing out the 2 gives you this super clear, smooth image that creates an edge of multiplayer. The Treyarch crew is leveraging the additional memory that the PS5 provides so the team can build true 4K gameplay.
Yeah, and to make everything look that much better, the team are tapping into the ray tracing tech available for PS5. This is all about creating the most realistic lighting and effects. Treyarch is using ray tracing with their photogrammetry capture.
Yeah, for I'm running 60 hertz right now because I don't have a capture card that can do
in the real world
100
and recreate
and
it nearly perfectly
120
in
hertz.
game, and combines it with what's called a photometric lighting system. Basically, you end up with this absolutely beautiful HDR 4K experience on the PS5 with some of the most realistic looking environments yet.
Yeah, that all sounds awesome, Jess, but sound and feel are also just as important in the multiplayer experience, especially in a game like COD.
Yeah, good call. And Cold War will take advantage of both 3D audio and haptic feedback. Cold War takes advantage of PS5 tech that allows them to create true 3D audio.
Ooh.
This creates a sound image
Oh,
in front
yeah, I
of,
forgot that
behind,
PlayStation
below,
announced
and
that.
above you. In multiplayer, you're going to get the most advanced directional feedback from your environment. So weapons will sound differently based on the point of origin. Footstep direction and distance are going to be super clear. You guys get the picture. It's all designed to help you know where your enemies are within a 3D sound space. And to help translate all of that into literal feel, Cold War multiplayer uses every bit of the haptic feedback systems in the new DualSense controller. So the vibrations and the triggers are more advanced than they've ever been in terms of telling you exactly what's happening with the weapon in your
Javi,
hand
thanks
or
for
the
liking the
vehicle
stream,
you're
bro.
driving
Appreciate
when you
it. Thanks
play.
for hanging out, man.
Damn,
Watching
so
some new Cold War
PS5.
multiplayer stuff.
Thanks for the rundown, Jess.
And they're
Now
about
let's
to
gear up
show
for our first look
VIP.
at a brand new mode called VIP Escort.
Yes, thank you.
So
I've been wanting to watch this
Escort,
since
you know,
this
like Lisa
began.
said earlier, it's a 6v6 VIP Escort. So this time we're going to be playing on Crossroads. It's a huge map, much bigger than what we've seen before. So that's really going to affect the way that our pros and our influencers are playing. And of course, depending on which side you are on, you are either trying to
Bobby better
kill
be the VIP.
or rescue them. So, you know, that's enough hearing about it. I really want to see
bro,
some more gameplay.
for sure, man.
Haven,
I'll be doing some stuff. I got an interview later today. I should be back like around 6 p.m. So yeah, I'll probably be streaming from like 6 to midnight tonight.
I don't know what's going on, but it all sounds
I'll be
awesome. And we can't wait to get our
at 9
hands on
p.m.
the
I'm going to
game,
be
but let's
joining up with my
continue
squad, but
on
I'm
with this
down to
awesome
play something
gameplay
before.
segment. It is the multiplayer reveal. If you're just joining us, we've seen a whole array of gameplay. You can check back through VODs to check it out, but I know most of you've been watching this the entire time, and I hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. But it's the new mode. It's VIP Escort, and Joe, you should be familiar with this because you're very good. I'm not.
Okay.
You basically escort
Thanks,
me
bro. I
around
appreciate it,
all
man.
the time anyway.
Yeah,
it should be a good
protect
interview.
me.
Right, we have to protect you. We get that challenge quite often, right, to take care of Maven, right? that is really important. And again, as Jess said, you're going to try to protect and extract your VIP, or you're going to try and take them down. It is an elimination-based game mode. It's 6v6, but what's interesting about this one is depending on the map, it is going to play differently. We're going to Crossroads. We haven't seen that yet, right? You're going to have vehicles that you can use. But if we switch maps, you know, we play this Miami maybe a little bit, it's going to play a lot different. And I think that's what's so exciting about this is, yes, it's a new mode, but it's also going to have different feels based on the map.
Well, let's get into Crossroads.
Oh, I don't have a donate
this one,
button.
If you're watching the
Actually,
developer
here.
commentary early in the broadcast, they were talking about
for,
the
mentioning
snowmobiles.
that.
And
I'm
she
brand
said
new
one
to
of the more
Twitch, so I
satisfying
actually
things
don't
is just
have that
nailing
stuff
somebody with a snowmobile. I tend to
set
agree.
up.
I want to smash people with a snowmobile
But-
too. So this should be very cool to see.
Let
This
me
is again
go to
one that's going
my
to be transport
chat
vehicles,
here on my
snowmobiles
channel.
all over the map. This is one of the larger maps.
Let
It's a
me just
very,
copy
very
this.
large map.
I normally I put that stuff
And
on
yeah,
my
I don't know what to expect. This is
on
the
like
first
the
time
title,
we've really
the
seen
description
eyes
of my
on with
video.
VIP, but from an overall breakdown
put it up
standpoint, it
just so you can
sounds
see it.
fun. It should be larger
blast.
maps
Let
that
me just
very,
copy
very
this.
A lot of ways you can win the round. There's a lot of different ways that you could play this game. Again, also, score streaks are going to be for the VIP only. They're the only person that can earn some score streaks. They're going to get a spy plane. They have 2 smokes to protect themselves as well. So if you are that VIP, you're going to have a couple of different ways that you're going to want to play.
To the snowmobile, please. No! Why would you get the snowmobile? See, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Now look how slow you
There you go.
look, guys.
That looks awesome. It looks beautiful.
This is what we want.
Go.
Zuma, it's time to smash.
What do you mean?
Find him, hunt him.
I mean, you did donate $200.
Hit him with the snowmobile. He's already out of it.
No,
I'm very
thanks, Roger.
sad.
Thank you so much.
I was hoping he was going hunting.
Appreciate that, bro.
One person I know we can rely
I
on
also
to
do
that when we
direct
get
tips
to them
too.
later is Bobby Puff.
Venmo and Cash App.
Yeah, elimination-based mode. This is going to be first to 4. And it sounds like an escort. He's already there.
That is a great idea,
So the
though.
escort's
I
there.
should
Now they
have
got to
that.
get him out.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. They already got him out. They got the round win. So
Holy cow,
again,
that was
we're
so
hopping from
fast.
Game to game. But they didn't watch the point. That's basically what Sim's saying. So thank you very much.
No, he seemed a little frustrated there, but
Okay,
over
he's
to
the
Nick
VIP.
Merckx we go. As you mentioned, we're going to be hopping in between a lot
Okay,
of the
so
games.
he's
a lot
the
of streamers.
VIP. Nick's the VIP. If we can watch Nick for a little bit. Now, looks like you could revive as well. As Bobby gets taken down.
Hey, Bob. Yeah.
Bruh.
I like that from Nick.
This isn't really a tactic.
No, yes, it is. This is absolutely a tactic. This is called mind games. Now, do you want to do that with your teammates?
That's
More often than
messed
not,
up,
no.
Yeah.
But Bobby down, I mean, we're used to seeing that quite a bit.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, go out my elimination. Yeah, so the down mechanics are just like blackout, by the way.
Oh. Okay, I saw someone up there.
Interesting.
Oh,
So you kind of hear some comparisons to,
protect me, Caesar.
something like Blackout or Warzone, like a BR with the down mechanic.
Oh, he's trying to stay alive. Comes to
I need to
VIP. You
extract
see the
myself
spy
right
plane
here.
is
Oh,
able
no.
to help
If I
his
die, it's
team
over.
out.
But I don't die.
That's the confidence.
Oh, he's getting baited by the down player. The smoke comes out. He's going to push on through it.
You ready for it?
Yes, I'm ready for it. Yep, there's the smoke. And I think this is really what the dev team was talking about. The smoke team, or the smoke goes out. And there
it
we go.
is.
He is
That's
out of there.
cool,
The
man.
VIP extracted.
That's cool. Yeah, it's a UAV, but they call it a spy.
He's just
A
leaving
spy
his
plane.
team too. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm the important one. I'll see you guys later.
And somewhere Nick is still showing Bobby extra love. But more snowmobile plays as they're pushing to
Snowmobiles
get
are
positioned
cool.
by this central tower.
Dad, we win.
The shotgun hits. Oh, well, that's one way to end. So you've seen the extraction round win. There you've seen the other way of doing it, smoking the VIP player. Another way to do it.
I don't know if that was the start of the round and that VIP didn't know what they were doing.
Might have been, Joe.
Yeah,
Might have been.
They lost their team in the round and maybe record history.
That was a very fast round, yes. Where'd he go, Hutchie?
Maybe Hutch, maybe he did it, maybe he didn't. Ooh, look at that. That is some deep brush.
Uh-oh. Oh, they're getting knocked. Well,
I die to that all the time, man.
sorry.
Somebody's sneaky inside of a bush.
Did he smush him?
They knocked somebody.
Wait, chat, is there bull travel in this?
Oh no.
It's probably the VIP apologizing. The VIP got taken down.
Might be.
I am so sorry. They tried to go for a look right here. He was trying to extract. Somebody made the play.
Just right through the smoke, gets the kill. Now
Wait,
Gataga's POV. Well, he hits one shot, but his teammate drops the pistol strong enough to do it.
Wait, so
That'll be
they
the
just
round.
took the snowmobile and just went forward.
Yes, snowmobile tactics are incredible, Joe.
I'm about it.
Wow.
I actually rode a snowmobile once when I was younger.
Well, no, I was just cracking
He
up.
jumped like
because
5
that
feet.
said
Yeah,
Six Alive,
yeah.
and they just went for the VIP.
Pretty realistic.
Snowmobile, it's very fun.
No, I actually haven't.
When I grew up in Pennsylvania,
I mean, you wouldn't die from fall
I don't
feet, but
believe you. No, 100%. It's really. Oh yeah, it was so fun. I was basically a snowmobile expert, so I'm probably gonna be good at it this game too.
I'm jet skied. I haven't snowmobiled.
All right. Okay. Okay.
that snowmobile looks so sick.
Please, I just need to see somebody catch
Even
a
the
snowmobile
sparks
with a
when
kill.
it's not on actual snow, that's so cool.
That's what everybody's trying to find.
Stone can't play this.
But it's like,
No, he
it's one of
can't,
those
bro.
vehicles where you're like,
I would love to
wide
see
open,
him
you got
try,
that, right?
dude.
There's not
He's
a lot
gonna
of
get
cover or
sniped
anything
like
that.
double time now.
It's there for the movement purely, but I'm hoping.
I love it.
Yes, yes, you know what to do. Maybe you hear us somehow.
I love it,
Please
man.
Go for it. Uh-oh, Gotaga's knocked in. There you can see from the down player point of view. Yeah, it very much looks like Blackout. You can move. You can sort of use a third-person camera to help your team out.
Pick him up, dude.
Sir! Hey,
Jeez.
please revive me. Okay, the revive.
Who's the VIP,
actually
man?
A pretty quick revive.
Yeah, that was really fast.
Can he get out? Can he get out? Can he get out? Oh, it's a 6v1.
There it is.
Yeah, I think
Got
more
it.
likely that'll do it. I think that's good actually.
I
seal
wonder
the
if,
game
like,
for them.
while you're going
First
up,
of
you can
4
get
rounds,
shot.
I think that
That'd
was
be
their
pretty
fourth
cool.
on the board, so they're in the chopper. They're out of there. There is
That'd probably
victory
get super frustrating, though.
for Gotaga and company. And this is one of those modes though that I think it's going to take time to really showcase how awesome it is. Just in the sense of like, you really
I
kind of
love
learn
this
how to
guy,
play
Bobby
and
Paw.
strategies and teamwork. Whereas TDM and Hardpoint,
Dude, he's just so serious. Just look at his face, man.
This is going to require a lot of team. No, this actually.
He's so
like,
serious.
I'm into this. This seems like this could be a whole lot of fun.
There's probably going to be some insane plays that you'll see out of the community with like the VIP being the last player alive with a pistol.
Yeah, it's almost like. It's not a great comparison, but yeah, almost like Blackout, like S&D had a baby or something, kind of in a way.
I like the health bars.
Yeah, me too.
I like knowing.
But I love stuff like that. Like you think about what has become one of our favorite modes, like Control. Control's sort of like Hardpoint, Dom, and Search had a kind of mixed together.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you'll like combine some of the best features of modes, and all of a sudden this awesome mode comes out of it. This is great. Treyarch just incredibly creative. And I'm looking forward to playing this one for sure.
I'm not into it. I just want to
Yeah,
play.
so you hear all the creators talk about it. Midnight's like, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing yet, but Priesta with
This is pretty cool. I like it.
It's just one of those has a little bit of a learning curve.
Yeah, definitely a learning curve on this one.
Now, this is one of the weapons I'm excited to see. With
Nah,
this
I'm
red
excited for the firefight, dude. 4v4 firefight, and what you do to the map, it actually affects the map. I
this
want
looks like
that.
one of the
That's so cool.
First lobbies we're sort of seeing where people are figuring it out, right? You get a couple of rounds in, how you want to play, that player trying to stay alive, and yeah, I kind of like the aspect where you're down, and yeah, you need your team to be there. Ooh, the flank comes through.
Yeah, solo missions are going to be tough, that's for sure.
They extracted.
That's a round loss.
Dang.
They still have the 2-1 edge, but Priest's squad will drop.
They extracted.
Extracted, bro.
Well, the first one was like we had, what, a 4-0 stop. That one ended quickly. So you can see the pace of the game can be crazy.
I wish it was a win
well,
by
when it's a
2.
4-0 and your
this
your
is
escort's just getting
3-3.
caught out.
3-3.
This is a nail biter.
We got a round 7. Round 7
oh,
for the
they are
W.
loading up on the snowmobiles.
Do I have a horn?
Yeah.
You sure do.
You know, that's the important questions, right? Do I have a horn?
What sort of cosmetic horns am I going to be able to get?
Yeah, we were just talking about. Yeah, we were talking about that. Like,
No,
it's just
that's like
Twitch
one thing
players
that's
that
really
are
stood out to me.
playing.
Maybe
Around.
it's just because, like, with the current game we've been playing, like, there's suppressors on like, everything. Like,
I would have loved to
it's
see
just
some
nice to
Facebook
kinda hear
gamers on here,
the
but it's
gunfire
okay.
of the various guns again. It's like I didn't realize how much I missed it until I'm like hearing some of these guns
sometimes
pop off.
I'll load up into a pub and I'm like, oh, after playing Warzone for a while, right? You're like, that's what that sounds like again.
Oh, that would be super interesting. Actually, would be very interesting. So,
Now that's like the one thing I guess.
they should make a game mode where you have to use the weapons of the person you killed, and if you melee someone, you get your original weapon back.
Especially like, if you got
That'd be cool.
That new 3D audio stuff should be awesome. Let's go.
Snipes coming in, Sim going big. It looks like they were able to win this game. So,
Come on, Priest.
oh, almost heard what he said. But Priest looks like he's the VIP. Try to stay alive. He's only got 8 bullets in the clip. Take it, take it, take it. Just trying to get out of there. Smoke down.
It's a 3v3 though. I'm just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it.
It's not covering that side.
Look closed on that
It's
side.
not good
It
enough.
does not look good. It's
Oh,
not the
no.
best smoke. Just go for it. Oh, no. Now he's getting hit.
Noah, come on, bro.
Who's watching over them?
It looks so stressful to be the VIP because there's just so little you can do with the pistol, right? Your teammates have got to make the play.
Yep.
Bro, he barely
He's gonna
jumped.
attack. He's gonna attack. He's going on the offensive. On the offensive.
Well, there's only 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, they gotta go. Maybe try to switch sites. Okay, they had one out.
Wow.
You gotta go now.
This
though.
dude
20
just
seconds
went
to go,
for it.
2v2.
Run, Preston.
Can I even get there in time?
Probably not.
Strap on the Pumas
I don't
and
know.
get moving.
Can you get there? That's a great question. We haven't played this long enough.
Go! Go! Does it pause the clock when he starts to distract? It
Yes.
does. Okay. So it pauses the clock.
Dun 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 dun.
Looks like the rotation pays
They
off.
got it.
Wow.
Celebrating the clutch.
That was only the 3rd round. I thought that was
Yeah, no, the way he was reacting, I thought it was over. I thought
okay,
they won the
4th
whole
round.
thing. That's okay.
But that's what I'm saying. When you're the VIP, you make those game-winning plays. You feel it. You're the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're streaming, you don't want to talk to me. Most duly noted. Holy fuck, voice chat.
It's like half a granola bar in his mouth or whatever that is, just gassing up the squad.
Sí, sí,
Hit someone, hit
podría ser
somebody, hit somebody.
perfectamente una misión de la campaña.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm disappointed with. Like, there has not been
You
enough
speak
aggression in
Spanish?
vehicles thus far.
I'm trying to see something crazy.
No, acaban de matar ahí.
Solo digo que como me metan otro francazo me voy a rayar pero pecha.
A Lucas Almada, bro. Cuidado.
What is this, the Type
Be careful.
63?
Este es mío.
Lo matas fácil. Pum, pum. Vale, bien, bien. Remátalo, bro. que
Yeah,
está-
all he's saying there, as I translate, is he's frying the lobby, Joe.
Yeah, it's his favorite weapon. He's loving this mode.
Yeah.
He needs some help.
This is a cool
please
mode,
help
man.
us. Please help me.
Te va a reanimar absolutamente
Dude, you crawl fast.
Yeah, you are really quick.
Dude, this guy, he is moving.
Or maybe it looks that way because you come so far zoomed out.
I don't know.
I think that's what it is.
I can't crawl.
You know how like there's the different FOV scales that looks like you're moving quicker? Well, somebody help him, please.
He's gonna bleed out. Oh, the penguin's coming.
Please. Oh, yes. Yes.
¿Qué están haciendo realmente? Es que no entiendo el modo de juego, es el problema.
No sé, tienen que extraer algo.
No problem. They got this round. Clutch. They're clutching it.
Es que parece que está ahí al lado, pero está a 100 metros.
Yeah, it seems like smokes are just gonna be huge in this.
Súper alejado.
Me parece que está aquí al lado, pero me cago un dios, ¿sabes?
Rápido.
I thought he threw a smoke.
No, I think it was a stunt.
Tell him to hurry up.
Can he get him? Can he get him?
Oh, they're all lining up. They're all lining up.
Can he get that clutch? Ooh, he just needs one more.
Oh, he's going there.
Push it. One more. Push it.
Oh! That was so close. Oh, bro. Dude, that's
so close to making the round-winning play. Could his teammate clutch up though?
So close.
No. The extraction was there.
He needed like one more.
Oh man, that's crazy, dude. Just needed one more bullet.
Oh, from his POV one more time. Well, like 2 down, that one shot. So the guy that rechows, the guy, if he needed to get one more bullet.
I wish he would have went like low right. I wish he went low right.
Yeah, well, you are a mastermind of Call of Duty, Jay. You're in that position, you're clutching up.
There's no doubt in my mind. That is a W. I'm winning that round. Oh, they're the VIP.
Yeah, so maybe his pal here said you choked that round. We're switching who's playing.
Oh, they don't know. They don't know why. They don't know why. It's because they're like trying to switch classes. He's like, why do I have a pistol here? A pistol life. What is going on right now? No, please don't die, because you will lose. Yeah. Nice shot. Nice tag, yeah. I kind of like that. I like the sound of that pistol too.
Yeah.
That's a smoke. Oh, that's not good. He's just hitting buttons at this point.
Yeah, I think you're accurate there, Joe.
100% just hitting buttons. And that's why this is a new mode.
Oh, they got the kill. I was like, where'd that guy go? The snowmobile's right there. You know what to do. It doesn't matter that you're the VIP.
Can you pick up weapons?
He can't pick up guns.
VIP.
Dang.
Well,
Somewhere
we're
didn't
learning
go.
as he's learning. I was like, maybe you could pick up weapons that are down.
Andy, bro, you still mad about that?
Everyone saw how to pistol.
That was yesterday, okay?
Vicious shots with the pistol, yeah.
Okay, chat. So you gotta here.
One with the bushes.
Let's see if Andy gets some love in the chat. So we were playing yesterday, right? And while we were playing, we had 2 people inside a building that we were trying to clear. So I go inside the building, I laser this dude, I down him, thirst him, everything. I back off, and I'm plating. And Andy runs up the stairs, starts shooting everybody. And then he gets down and he's like, Josh, where are you? He's broken. I'm like, dude, I'm blading like in the bottom of the stairs. He's like, dude, you didn't say anything. Why didn't you push? He died. Was that the game we won, Andy? Oh, no. We didn't win yesterday. I won this morning. This morning we did a trios game and we won.
I feel like if you had like a good group, especially if you had a good group, like you know, you had your boys all on, everyone's in voice chat communicating,
It'll
talking
either
through
be a
strats.
4-0 in 48 seconds or a really crazy game.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, he got out though. He was the last one alive, but he clutched it.
Wait, weren't they in like a 5v2?
Oh, wow, he was the last one
Yeah,
alive?
came down like a 1v2. Oh, round 7, another one.
Final round.
Everybody sniping.
Wow,
That is your weapon right there, baby. That is your gun.
What is that? Because that's all I'm using.
Got carried this morning.
That's the Tundra. In the Tundra.
Yeah, dude, that guy was like really good.
Is this his teammate, or is that when all of his teammates
He
dropped?
had like 4 kills, but he had like 9.
One final round.
Got that last Fennec kill. Yeah. Andy, I'm so glad that Jura said something about the Fennec, because I totally forgot about that gun. I love it so much.
It says defend. Does it say defend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Se parece mucho a la N94, es verdad, ¿eh? Sí, te lo juro.
No, yeah, they're on defense.
Yeah, I thought they were. I saw pop up and say escort the VIP, so I thought for a second maybe. Again, I don't.
What?
I don't know any other languages.
Sorry,
I'm trying my hardest.
sorry, chat. I'm waiting for a package.
He's rocking the
So
regular side.
currently, right now, I don't know if I can show you, but currently, right now,
No idea, Joe.
I have my mic stand on like this like big boom right
I
here.
feel like we haven't seen
So
this much.
what I
There's 40
actually
bullets as
did
well.
was I ordered a desk
I like
clamp
the
boom
circular red
stand.
dots as well.
The
So
slide's
that it
actually
doesn't
interesting.
get in
It
the
feels like
way.
you do get like a little boost of speed.
It's
like
quick,
a little
yeah.
speed
Okay,
boost.
both
Yeah.
of these things are out for delivery. They should be
Well, I like
coming
this
in.
angle. This is a crazy angle. But his team
They
is
should already be
smoke.
here.
But that might be the VIP. They won. They won. His whole team was dying.
Well, that was anticlimactic because he gets the angle.
Yeah, he's like,
he finds the VIP.
He's like,
he wins the
"Double."
round.
I love that. Yeah, clap it up. Clap it up.
Oh, it was delivered. Okay, cool. It's already
The
here.
clutch is there.
Awesome.
It just took the final kill onto the VIP, but I agree.
Let's go. We're the
I
best.
agree.
We clutched up round 7. Thumbs up.
All right, so there was a look through several of the different kind of lobbies that we have going on for VIP.
That's cool.
Hope you enjoyed the new mode. But yeah, it looks like kind of a mix of like Blackout and Search and Destroy. And I know I'm not perfectly summarizing that, but it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of clutch
No, no, no.
moments.
Blackout
There's
was
gonna be
kinda
those big
trash.
plays. Can you save your VIP? Can you be the one that
You had
takes
a
them
17
down?
kill
Yeah, the
game?
spy play,
Holy
the
cow,
stealth.
dude,
There's
that's
a lot of different
awesome.
ways that you can play that.
That's
Imagine you're in,
awesome,
like, a
dude. The best that
1v4
I've ever
and
done,
you're
like,
in a
snowmobile,
oh,
and you
like
just run
it was
everybody
like
over.
crazy.
Well, that I would
was
really
I had an 18 kill
didn't see that. We
solo
didn't
No,
see
I didn't see
game
nearly
win.
enough deaths to
And if you do
snowmobiles,
want to
but
check out
there
the
might be something
highlights
wrong
for
with
that,
me.
I
But to
do
break down
have
what
it
we
in
did
my
see, we'll
Facebook
get it back over
page,
to
right
Nicholas.
at the very top. It's one of the
that was
spotlight
crazy. That was our
videos.
first look at VIP.
But that was
right
the
there.
craziest game I
that
ever
mode
did.
is honestly
And that was
kinda
also
like
like I was
Search and Destroy, but
streaming
it's simple. It's like
super
protect the president. You got to get your VIP
super
to
kinda
the
early
extraction
on,
point
so,
or
like,
eliminate all of
my,
your opponents. And if you're on defense, just
it's
don't
kinda
let the
blurry,
VIP
like,
get
I
to the
didn't know anything
extraction
about
or
bitrate
eliminate
and
all
stuff
your
like that,
opponents
so.
as well. So let's pull up some of our highlights. And in this first time of these streamers
What's
playing
up,
it, they
Halo
were trying to
Q?
figure it out, right? Like we saw players with that were the VIP with the pistol picking up some good kills, but if you are that VIP, you shouldn't have to be getting those kills. Your
Yeah,
teammates
bro,
should be
18 kills. I
guiding
couldn't
you.
believe
These
it,
guys
man. I
were
was
trying to
freaking out. I
figure
thought it was
as was
17
going on.
until I
Some
watched
of the
the
different strategies that
last
you
thing
can
was
take
18
if you're the
kills.
VIP. You can hop straight onto a snowmobile, try to get to a good position on the map to get to the extraction point, or you can take your time while your
But
teammates
17
go out
kills, dude,
and try to
that dang.
distract on one side
Kudos,
of the
my
map.
dude.
And
That's
we saw some
that's
pretty
fire.
clutch plays on this one.
That's
we saw
super
Priesta
good.
have a big clutch play. We saw Gotaga go big here and try to get to the extraction point. And even if there are players left on the other team, if they're across the map and you're at the other extraction, you can just get away if they don't kill you in time. We saw a lot of players also still running the M4 on this map, as it can be a little bit of a longer range map right now. And players, they do go down, so there's a little bit of that aspect from Warzone where a player goes down, they can get revived. We saw Nick Merckx teabagging his teammate early on. I think it was Bobby Falk. He was like, I'm not going to revive you here. And right now, we're on board with Priesta. He's one of our CDL pros. He was picking up a lot of kills with the pistol, surprisingly, because all these guys have automatic weapons. He went over towards B, and he knew that the last player was located at B, and he was like, you know what, I'm just going to go all the way to A. He gets there with like 3 seconds left, and when he starts to extract, that time stops, so he's able to get out and get away with his life and win the round. Right here, you see a huge play. He moves over
That was
towards
crazy.
A and
He
picks
should
up
have gotten
a
that.
triple kill with that Type 63.
That's crazy.
It's
He should have gotten that.
AR where you can pick
That
up
was a
bunch of
crazy
kills.
play.
He ends up getting knocked though by the last guy and takes a swing to the face where he ends up getting knocked out. You can see their reaction, Maven and Merc. These guys are cracking up. But we're going to get into more games here very shortly. And to these two beautiful gentlemen, Maven and Merc, take it away.
Man, he looks good in leather, but to continue on, we still have, I think we're going to check out some control, some VIP on various maps. We're getting back to, I think,
VIP
what might
escort
become
in
one of the
Miami?
fan favorites.
Oh,
We're going to Miami.
dude, I gotta
This
get
time
ready.
it
I
is
can only
gonna
watch
be
part of this,
VIP.
but
So we
this
kind
will be
of
the last
watched
one.
this player sort of learn
Keep
how to
saying
play that. We'll see
every
if
single
now
time
they
I
kinda
play or I watch something, it's
figured
like,
out
this is
the
the last one. This
basics,
is the
and
last
we'll
one.
see those
It's
in
never
action
the
a little
last
bit more
one.
on Miami.
Yeah,
I
it's
always
going to be a
wanna
little bit
see
different,
more.
right? You just came from Crossroads,
The
where you
addiction
had a much different
is
skill
real.
map than Miami
Yeah.
is, right? The combat's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah,
How you're
bro,
taking
it's
those
still going
fights,
on.
and
This is
unfortunately
like
for
an
us,
all
maybe
day
there's
thing,
no
bro.
snowmobiles.
I was
It's like
literally
an all
gonna
day
say,
where
what
like
about
so current so the first part of it was like showing the cool things about what's happening and stuff. Now this is
Snowmobile
the
at the
segment
sea.
where they actually like
jet ski.
review
Yeah.
different streamers
You're
and
learning. You're smart.
influencers that
You're
are playing the
getting
game
through it.
right now live.
Proud of you.
Thank you, buddy.
And they're
I
taking the
appreciate that,
feed
but
and
yeah,
then
we're
they're
going to continue on into Miami.
with
Check out
commentators
more
and stuff. It's
VIP
pretty
action.
cool.
One of the new modes we're showing off. We're just waiting on the lobby to get going. Then we will roll into it. But while we wait for it to start, like, I guess sort of high level thoughts about, like, but like, how can you see that mode maybe, I don't know, evolving with time?
Oh, well, I mean, as the defense, right, you're just sort of trying to hunt the VIP. Where is he? Where's the location? That's going to be so important.
If you guys just tuned in and you haven't seen Miami yet, dude, Miami is one of the coolest things ever.
How good do those players
that's
get
gonna be my
with
favorite
the spy
map.
planes? How good do they get with the smoke grenades? There's going to be a lot of teamwork used to get that VIP escorted.
Absolutely, but to Noisy Butters POV we go.
I sound like an auctioneer.
Well, thank you the subs, thank you the followers, checking out the weapons as they get ready for the next map. What is that? Minimal
Sprint
stop frame
pad.
reduces
What is
bolt
that?
speed, is faster.
Sprint out speed.
It says it right in front of us. Plus 18% to sprint out speed.
Oh, I was just reading the thing at the top,
Me too.
Joe.
Let's just read the pros and the cons.
Yeah, so the
Minimal
percentages
stock
is what we were talking about earlier, and I actually didn't notice it because I think I was looking at the wrong
That's super
spot.
cool.
The
Chat, I think
percentage-
this is pretty
again, I
awesome
think
that
that's
you
great.
actually
just
get
let me know
a.
exactly what it's tweaking.
It tells
how
you
much it's
exactly what type of
tweaking it.
percentage it goes up or down. Instead of it just showing you like the bars and pros and cons, it actually shows you the percentage of how much it goes up.
Yes, we
I
with
love that
whatever
gas.
pro that is.
Yes,
Bye,
Sean
chat.
I'm just live streaming on YouTube because this was a
Oh, here we go.
event, so I
Back
wanted
to
go ahead and
Miami.
share that with you
VIP
guys.
escort.
I don't even know what's my
Bobby's
YouTube
pool.
This game,
At the
this
Blackwood
map is
Motel.
so dope. It is so
I'm
cool.
excited to just see how this plays out on this map. This will be a little bit different.
Yeah, I mean, it's just completely different in size and
yeah.
scale, and that's
Boom.
what's been cool about
How many
hopping between all these
followers
different
I
maps and
got?
those, just
Oh,
showing
I
off
didn't- I don't even
the
have it
differences
up.
between these.
I
But
probably would-
VIP
probably
will,
would
yes, play
load.
very, very different here. I'm lurking through the dark alley with Ninja equipped.
I'll try to
Yeah,
pull it.
dude,
Sneaky as
I'm getting
a
lot of
real
followers on Twitch
tiger.
since I've been live.
Sneaky as a ninja.
That would have worked too. I don't think tigers are like super sneaky either. They just sort of kill.
No, I think they are.
Yeah?
Yeah, they like hunt like shit. They like
Okay.
they like creep on up. They creep on up, but here we go over to Hutchy Hutch. What's he rocking with right now? He's got a what is that thing? Is that a
Shotgun, it had to be,
AK
right?
shotty?
Yeah.
I want to see the AK. And his teammates are getting smoked.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's a
Prestige,
party.
Prestige.
It's a
Everyone's
party
getting
over here,
dominated.
Hutch. That's what's going on over here.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the party.
And Legion is the bouncer. It says, get out of here.
Yeah, well, Ghost might help. Just a reminder, what the score streak's only going to be on.
Nice.
Get him. Someone. Okay. I was confused for a second. I thought that player was going to bleed out.
Faut m'escorter là, hein? Oh. Hey Jax, on y va.
Well, you can see already, like,
Tout à
a
l'heure,
lot
mon
more
gars.
fights there's not happening like that
Happening,
mid-street,
yeah.
right? Like, people are in the back alleys, like,
People are
lurking
like, oh,
behind trash bins.
I know how to play this game mode too. Right?
Party just finished.
This
Streets are just filled with vomit.
this match can go super quick. Very, like this can be
Miami,
very
man.
quick. Because like the dude,
People get
the
after
CIA agent can just bum rush the
Ooh,
extract.
Tayo is
and,
making plays
you know,
as the
go.
VIP, the French monster.
Way over here and flank.
It's risky.
went to
but
that.
That's what everyone's trying to do.
How
Like, get me
far
to
can
the,
I go?
Wow.
Yeah, get me to
Scump
the
is on me,
outskirts
he's
of
on
the
body,
map.
He's way over here on A side. Like, they're literally on top of
Scump
me.
is on me, so go to B. Sim's got a little MP. Oh, Colette!
Oh,
Wait,
wait, that I thought he was going to
Wait.
hit
That wasn't
both,
a
just
hit.
barely
Whoa.
missed. Yeah, I thought maybe Collat. He hasn't
Hey,
hit
it's an
either of them.
alpha. There could be some
No,
environment
I think,
stuff.
No. That was just Symphony choking, unfortunately for him.
Okay.
Be in trouble.
He doesn't miss much, but when he does, it is painful.
I don't know how that didn't.
No, yeah, really doesn't.
No, not much at all.
It looks like it's on Marksman trying to clutch on up for his team. Was in a 1v4.
Ran out of ammo.
Yeah, runs out of bullets right there. 2 quick rounds to the opposing team.
Damn.
Wow.
Ooh, who is this?
Yeah, exactly. Little snapper. Teep just got smoked.
Yeah, nice
Wow.
shots
Wait,
as
that
the
reveals
VIP.
somebody?
You see
Oh,
the
and that
pistol
guy
coming in
too.
clutch.
The next one is.
Jeez.
It just said revealed something. Or is that because the UAV was
Maybe
out?
spy plane. Probably a spy
God, I
plane.
wish I understood.
Probably a spy plane.
Yeah,
Shit.
no, I think you're right.
I don't understand.
Well,
Well, that's what we were saying. Like, it's
you
gonna
played
take
it for 4 minutes.
It's a new
Oh,
mode.
no,
It's
yeah.
a new mode. You're gonna have to learn.
Okay, well, now you're going to get to understand it, Marksman.
Oh, this is the.
Some people are slow learners. Some
Oh, the
people are
irons
fast.
are ugly.
Tim, that's a fast learner.
Is he gonna change
Well,
it?
he typically
I think
learns
he
where
thought it
you
was
can
ugly
jump
too.
off the map
That was
quickly
pretty
and where
ugly
you
iron
can't.
sight.
Yes.
What's the fall damage in the game?
And we've learned you can. If you're Tim, you can fall off everywhere.
Anything and everything.
Yeah.
Tim, I'm not hearing anything out of you.
Okay, so this is a little. Oh, this is the Tundra, but he's got some different. He's got iron sight. This is the iron sight.
No, behind us.
Yeah, I was like, what am I looking at?
It's an iron sight Tundra. Is Tim going to be a good teammate?
Oh, no.
Well, I think he tried to be.
He tried to be. He tried to be real quick.
Yeah, they're coming from spawn.
Yeah, I think he was trying to figure out maybe how to put a scope on his gun. Is the next thing he was going to be acquiring.
Whoa! A big bomb comes in for Noah. And Noah's the VIP.
Incoming lethal grenade.
Well, all of his teammates are dropping around. He goes in to try and melee him, gets a hit, but gets dropped.
Get wrecked, bro. That
was kind of nasty.
Trying to be a show off.
Jack, what was that flank, dude?
Kinda was.
Jack, I'm gonna need you to just
AK-74U coming in.
so good.
Noah, if he went for the pistol shots, maybe gets the knock.
Dang,
he was thinking, I'm gonna beat this man to the floor.
No, it's probably not going to be in CDL settings because of that.
Oh, is it Marky B? Re-signed as the coach of the Toronto Ultra, one of the most famous Scottishmen alive.
His sick accent.
And
Scottishman.
Midnight is alone as the VIP
And he's also Scottish.
in a 1v2.
Oh, he was right next to them. Oh my god.
Surprise! Surprise!
Oh, I think this was the point. I think we just watched this. I think this was it. Just from a different point of view.
Yeah.
Oh, you see the revive coming in?
Yeah.
Oh my
He was so close to the
knife out
revive.
as well.
Oh my.
He would have just shot the dude that was
Yeah, if he
revived.
catches,
He might have got it.
catches him on the
That would've
res,
been
just maybe.
so dope.
Just maybe.
Hello, friends. How goes it? Great. I did not think I got cold-blooded, so that's not a good situation to be in, is it?
You're seeing a lot more activity towards this side of
Nice
the map.
shot.
Yeah.
Frank and Beans.
That's right. They're
Butters
down.
is nuts.
The Beans are gone. Just Frank now. No, that was clean. Little snap.
Yeah. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I got you, Elam.
The comms coming in.
She's just cleaning up.
Clean up.
Do you know how to play the piano?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
With the keys. I know how to play it.
You do?
I don't know how to play it well.
There's a piano there. No, you just remind me of a piano player.
Why is that? Why do I remind you of a piano player?
Not sure, Joe.
How
But
many?
you've got strong fingers.
Okay. All right.
All right, yeah. Whole squad was there.
Oh, well, that was a fast 4-0. We saw one of those in the previous map as well.
Oh, you're learning some stuff about the map.
Yeah, I think she thought she was like clear on that side.
Yeah.
Not the case. Somebody comes mantling and soaring on over. He'll drop, and now Prestige is key. We were first on with him, just trying to really go through his chat, answer a lot of questions, talk about what he's enjoying about the game. The pistol just
Big
a
play.
little bit.
Damn.
No, can't
Ouch.
hit. Yeah, no, what he said, not as
Dang,
many
bro.
bullets as
That's
I
tough,
hope.
man.
It just ate the clip.
See the kill cams coming in. This looks like that XM4.
I think you can
Nice
pick
shots
up guns.
with
I don't
it.
know why I didn't do that. I could have picked up that guy's gun right there. No, there's no weapon in spec.
Maybe. We're not sure.
I don't think you can pick it up if
It
you're
would make
VIP.
sense.
But
There was a
like,
guy
I
that
thought we
tried
saw
to.
someone try to do it, and they couldn't.
Yeah, it didn't. He couldn't.
Rambo
VIP
Ray.
cannot pick up weapons.
Rambo Ray loves winning. And anything.
Wow.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Oh, nice shot.
Birdie.
Doesn't he have like the
That was very
most second
pretty.
places of anyone of all time outside like JCap?
Why'd you have to bring that up? That was
Doing
just
this, I
rude.
feel like I'm a
sorry.
third commentator
No,
with these guys,
apologize.
except they can't
Ray, I
hear
love
me.
you. We're gonna
Doesn't
golf.
he kick your butt in golf?
Oh, he smokes me. Yeah,
Yeah.
we played the other day. I think I shot like a 115. He shot 72. He was like a 1 over
good at
par.
chess, Ray?
I was at 40 over par.
I'm actually learning chess currently.
He's teaching me slowly.
I will get absolutely.
He's got the Tundra. He's got the 74U. That's a quick game. That is a nice round. It starts with that snipe out of Rambo.
Yeah, I like the pace of this. Like, just rounds are quick, frantic, cruise through games, hop back in, play another. And that's what we love about Call of Duty. I mean, outside of talking like VR or something, we talk about the regular modes. It's about like that fast action. Get me in,
I
get
love
me
his
out.
back wall.
Let me have some fun with the pals. This looks like another awesome addition to
A lot of stuff. It's cool.
the core modes.
Yeah, and I'm sure if it's one of those things, we're going up to 4. I'm sure a lot of the times it's going to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
People are going to figure it out, but I'm sure it's one of those things they can up the round win count if they need to.
And you just heard him say, I think VIP is the greatest mode he's ever played before.
That's what I heard.
Yep.
It's good stuff there.
Yeah, well, we ripped through Miami. It was another 6v6
That was cool.
VIP. We continue to cruise on with the action. I think we still have 2 to 3 more maps and modes we're
We
going
got
to
a
check
lot
on.
more.
We still haven't seen Control yet, and Control was kind of a fan favorite, one we really fell in love with when that debuted back in Black Ops 4. So excited to see that one. But what stood out to you is maybe the biggest difference between, I don't know, Miami and the previous snowmobile map?
Well, obviously the vehicles, but I mean just a lot more close engagements, and I feel like we saw a lot more of Miami used. Right, there was a lot more action around the docks than what we saw in Domination. It was cool. Just again, you're seeing our players, our content creators, really start to figure the maps out.
Yeah, 100%. But to break it down again, we're going to toss it right over to Anthony Wheeler.
Thanks, Clint. And also, we're learning a lot about VIP Escort as our streamers learn. I was learning during that game, and we saw the spy plane was coming into use. Multiple players that were the VIP were catching the players from their spy plane.
I hate to do this to everybody, but I got to get ready for this interview. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. It's been pretty fun. It was a fun stream, being able to take a look at some exclusive content for Cold War. I am going to be doing this interview, and then I will be back like around probably 5:36. And Javi was down to play some games. So Javi, if you're still here, I'm super down. We'll play some games, and then we'll be doing a night stream with Shady Hawk. So thanks, Roger. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'll let you guys know how it went. But for the meantime, I will let you go. If you want to continue watching this, if you're enjoying this, you could just go to YouTube and then just go to GameSpot. GameSpot is where I've been watching this, and they're still going to keep going. Like they said, they have 3 or 4 different maps, and they still have a few more game modes they have to go through. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate that, man. One of the cool ones that you should take a look at, they're probably going to be showing this, is Firefight. 4v4 Firefight. There's going to be a map where, like, whatever you do to the map, it actually affects the map. So I'm pretty sure if you blow up a house, the house blows up. So I've been wanting to see that, but they didn't show it in time. Right now they're doing 6v6 Control. So if you do want to take a look at it, go to YouTube, GameSpot, and you'll be able to watch them. But anywho, thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Peace out.